Thank you, David Letterman, for the intro. All right, baby. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Robin. Good morning. Oh, did you just hit yourself in the head with the headphones? Jesus Christ. That looked painful.
It was.
You don't have your makeup on yet.
No.
You got a bump there now.
Yeah, I'll have to cover that.
What'd you do? You smacked yourself in the head with the headphones?
You know, they have that spring, and I let go too quick.
My problem with the headphones is it grabs onto my hair and rips the hair out of my head every day. I hate that.
There's always a problem with it.
Chris Farley dead, Robin.
I know.
I'm sad. I'm sad. I don't get affected by too many celebrity deaths.
You really liked him.
I really liked him. I thought he was great.
Attached to him.
Yeah. Lady Di was no big deal to me.
You're singing a new Candle in the Wind for Chris Farley.
Yeah. And you didn't have to eat and do so much heroin and coke and blow up like a blimp.
Yeah, he was in pretty bad shape.
Yeah. I after I saw him on the Tonight Show, actually I was listening to some tapes because I pulled a retrospective. You said it too. You know, he's going to die.
Yeah, it was. You couldn't miss it.
He looked like a dead guy.
Yeah.
It's sad. I even love.
It was no surprise. That was the one thing.
I've been reading a bunch of articles on Chris Farley this morning, and everyone's saying, you know, even though some people will put Beverly Hills Ninja on the 10 worst list for 1997, and I'm saying, no way. I like that movie.
You came in and said you thought it was really funny. You found it very funny. You've watched all three of his films.
I thought it was real funny to see a big fat guy be a ninja. I don't know. The premise stuck for an hour and a half. I was with it. I loved it.
Stayed for the whole thing.
I love Beverly Hills Ninja. And I love the movies he does with David Spade. Always love those because I like David.
Tommy Boy.
Yeah. Black Sheep, Tommy Boy. Those are cool.
I just heard this morning some stories from his last appearance on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
They said that one of the stipulations for his appearance was that he remained sober. Be sober for the entire thing.
And he couldn't do it?
He got off the plane drunk.
It's funny.
I mean, you know, like they said, yes, you have to be sober. He said, yes, I will be sober.
That is kind of funny.
And he rolls off the plane drunk, stayed drunk through the rehearsals, and they had to keep oxygen off stage.
Yeah.
To help him get through the performance.
Yeah, he was, you know, they list him as 290 pounds. Guarantee you he was way over 350.
You know everybody cheats on that when they...
Yeah. Isn't that funny? Even Chris Farley had to cheat on his weight.
Right.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'll come back from the break. I got a bunch of clips from Stephen Baldwin and David Spade talking about Chris Farley.
Yes, because we did have this conversation about him and his, you know, he had just gotten out of rehab, and we heard that they were with him when he was drinking.
Yeah, I love that guy. I just thought, I never met him, just loved his movies.
And what do you do in a situation like that? There's no way to help a person like that.
No. I mean, he clearly, it's like a guy who puts a gun to his head. You can't talk him out of it if he's dead set on killing himself. He went out the way he wanted to. It's just sad because he's just so funny and he brought so much happiness to people.
But, you know, this is, you know, one of those things that a lot of fat people often say. Don't look at us as jolly fat people.
Right. Yeah, there's nothing jolly going on. He was pretty sad, but I just was a big fan, so... hate to see that happen. I would have liked to see him do some more things. I loved him on Saturday Night Live. I thought he was one of the shining stars in seasons past that were not that exciting.
Yeah, thank goodness he was there.
The guy who lived by the trailer by the lake or whatever the hell that was a great bit. Also, when he got into a small thong and was a Chippendales dancer, I love that. Thought that was a great bit. A couple other bits he did. Even when he played Newt Gingrich, I thought it was funny. Yeah, I thought he was just a real solid comedian, real physical, funny. And the fat made him funny. There's no question about it. It was sort of a catch-22.
Yeah, but he could have used a little less of it. He didn't have to be as fat as he was getting.
And I was even talking to somebody, I think I say it on one of these tapes you'll be listening to. I said, you know, it's like rock stars who are out of control. Part of their whole reason they're funny is because they're out of control. I mean, when he did that thing, that guy who lives down by the lake, he would scream so loud. I would go, oh, my God, I'm going to blow out my vocal cords. I can't do this. He didn't care. He was not sitting and worrying about his vocal cords.
That's right. He didn't worry about today, tomorrow, the next minute.
Yeah, I got a feeling in real life he would scream like that and wouldn't care.
Well, I heard one of his old professors saying, well, you know, he sort of didn't consider the consequences of things.
Yeah, right. That's exactly right. And that's what made him funny.
Yeah.
He was he'd throw himself into a pile of garbage.
He sort of didn't know that something would happen after that.
Yeah.
And stop.
I know, but you know, your head does the usual thing when you read about a guy who's that talented, killing himself, and you go, oh man, he could have thinned down a little. He would have had a great life. He had money. He would have had kids. Whatever.
Miserable.
Yeah.
even more miserable.
Exactly.
It's like the same thing with Sam Kinison. It was
Yeah.
like Sam Kinison had to die young.
Yeah.
There's no way I could see Sam aging,
Yeah,
getting old.
Couldn't be an old man. All right, listen, I'll play some clips for you I think you'll find very moving. Daniel Carver movie review today. Quentin Tarantino stopping by, and the gossip game with Max Casella. He's the kid who was with Doogie Howser.
That's right. He's now in The Lion King.
Yeah. I saw him in Lion King. It was real good. Well, I've been wrapped to find out when he got laid. Whatever. Kid's on Doogie Howser. You know what?
I don't think he was a kid then.
No, we found out. We were talking about this in a meeting yesterday. The guy on Doogie Howser who played Doogie's best friend.
Yeah, the guy who used to climb in through the window.
Yeah. We think he was like 25 when he did that show. He might be 57 years old now. We'll find out later in the show. We got plenty to do today, so stay right there. And yeah, baby. Do I make you horny? Yeah. All right. So last night was the K-Rock Christmas party, and there is always one casualty every year. At least one casualty every year. This year it's Amy.
Is that right?
Amy, our computer girl.
Amy's just the most
Sweet, delicate
straight
flower.
out, too. I mean, she's always here.
She's not that straight, though, I guess.
I guess.
She's always up to something. Hey, you got to bring in Amy before we send her home. Well, Gary found her in...
Sending her home?
Yeah, we had her in the green room by a garbage pail. And she is green. She matches the color of the green room.
Oh, dear.
Don't make you speak. Are you going to chuck up?
Well, keep the...
She had her hand over her mouth, Howard.
Do you have a garbage pail for her while we're talking to her?
No, I'm not going to throw up. Please don't do this to me.
You don't want to talk on the air?
Not really, no.
All right, then don't. Go ahead, you can leave.
No, I don't want to talk.
You don't want to talk? Really?
I don't want to talk.
If you don't want to talk, you can leave.
It was a bad night.
Oh, you do want to talk?
I was, like, in the hospital for, like...
You in a hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she was in a hospital because the cab driver didn't know where to take her.
What?
No.
Well, let me tell you what happened.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. You don't even know
Yeah,
what
let us
happened.
tell you.
Howard, I am so sorry. I'm not irresponsible like this. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it.
We
Happens
know
to the
you're
best of
not.
us. You
That's
lost control.
Absolutely.
And
Why?
it's so not like me, and I'm never going to another Christmas party. Oh, God, here comes Ryan.
now,
Of course.
yeah, I know. I heard. Now, Ryan is our overnight jock.
Yes.
Hi, Ryan. How you doing, man?
Hi, Howard.
All right. So you went to the Christmas party, too?
Yeah.
And you hooked up with Amy? You were hanging out with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Amy, I always
sorry.
think of you as like this conservative girl.
I'm sorry.
But would it be any fun? You're tons of fun. What were you drinking at the party?
Just, like, wine and beer and obviously just mixing way too many different kinds of things together.
Right, you were looking to
Anything
get...
she could get her hands on.
Yeah,
It
you
was
were...
free. I'm,
Was it
Right.
a Chris Farley cocktail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Chris
Good.
Farley.
I know.
So how much wine and beer do you think you
Consumed.
consumed?
I'm a real lightweight because, since I started this job, I never go out. You
Right.
know? I go
So-
to bed at like 8:30. So
You're out of training is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
too much.
right. See, sometimes I think you're like this real conservative goody two-shoes, and then like, the belly button ring or something gives you away, or don't you have a tattoo or something?
I too.
Yeah,
I'm really sorry.
all right, take it easy.
I'm really sorry.
This is your parents talking, not you. All this guilt. Forget about the guilt. You're allowed to unload every once in a
Yeah,
while.
let me find out what happened.
Okay.
I don't
So
know.
Ryan, you were at the party with Amy.
We go to Scores.
All right, and you
You
go to
leave
Scores.
the party.
I've never been to Scores
Yeah.
either
Yeah.
before.
There's like 4 of us.
Yeah, and I heard Amy was real uptight at first at Scores.
Me?
Yeah, I heard like you wouldn't even like the first lap dance you got.
Oh, she was like holding the money out before they even started
Because
dancing
I
for
felt
us.
bad. I'm like, I'm a woman. I know what these girls are doing,
What are they doing? They're dancing.
Yeah, taking guys' money for,
What?
I don't
For
know.
dancing. Big deal.
So then what happens? All right, she's
So
timid
bad.
at first.
Right.
2 or 3 dances into it,
Uh-huh.
she's like putting them in the back of the G-string.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, getting physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even remember this?
You were physical with women?
No, I was giving them money because they were dancing for
Yeah, but you're not supposed to put it in the back of the G-string.
She was slipping it in by the butt cheeks?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Right between.
No, I didn't.
Oh, close.
You're not into chicks, are you, Amy?
Excuse me?
You're not into chicks?
No.
No, but you just were
They're
getting...
beautiful.
Right, you were just having fun.
Yeah, you said you were fascinated.
You were
I did.
fast.
You said you were fascinated.
Ryan, you didn't take advantage of Amy, did
Oh,
you?
yeah.
He's married. I'm like
So
married.
what?
I'm like married.
No, you're not.
I live with my boyfriend. I'm pretty much married.
Really? Where was he last night?
You can't bring
I don't know.
spouses.
I
don't think.
called him about a dozen times from this hospital.
Oh, you
apparently.
did? Oh, okay.
Well,
all
we
right.
get to the
So-
part at Scores now where she starts doing, what's that drinking thing,
Oh,
Ryan?
they did the shot. Girl puts the shot like right in her mouth
Yeah.
and then gives it to her in her mouth.
What?
Whoa.
That didn't happen.
Yeah. So you mean a girl will drink a shot and then
No,
spit it into Amy's mouth?
No. They put a shot in their mouth, like the glass.
Shot glass.
And then they get right over, opened up her mouth, and then dropped it in.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it did.
I left.
Oh yeah.
Did I have to go home? I have to go to bed. I have to go to
We
work.
put you in a cab.
Now, what time did you put her in a cab?
It wasn't that late, was it?
10:45,
All
11
right, so
o'clock.
but she was already cranked by 11?
Oh yeah.
So you're telling me at 10:45, you put her in a cab and you say that was obviously a foreign guy. You tell him the address to take her to, and the cab driver can't figure out.
You were totally coherent. You told him that.
I did? Well, yeah. I wanted to
so
go home.
she lost it in the cab on the ride.
She lost it in the cab. She lost it in the cab.
Next thing I know, I was being totally belligerent to these cops and just.
Whoa, wait a second.
I don't know. And
So they put
I'm
you.
sorry.
The guys put you in a cab and told the cab driver where to take you. Evidently, he wasn't real clear on where to take you, and when he asked you where to go, you couldn't tell him.
So he took me to Bellevue.
So he took you to Bellevue?
Yeah.
He dropped you off at Bellevue.
Yeah.
And they admitted you?
I don't know, because I just kept saying, I'm fine. I just want to go home, I'm not bleeding. I'm,
man.
Oh, man.
You know, when I was a
cursing them
nurse
out.
and in the emergency room, Amy would come in and we go, oh, no, another belligerent drunk.
Yeah,
I know.
another angry drunk. I know.
And they always say, I'm fine, I just want to go home.
Howard,
Poor Amy.
We talk about this on the air all the time, but when I lived in the city, you knew it was a holiday season because I would come out in front of my building,
Right.
and there'd be vomit all over the place
Right.
from all the stockbrokers who threw up in front of the building.
Did you vomit last night?
This morning, I guess.
Ryan, you saw her vomit?
Yeah, in the green room.
Oh.
Which I don't remember. I'm so sorry.
You just finished like 20 minutes
I'm so
ago.
embarrassed.
How did she get here from Bellevue?
Right.
I said I.
Oh, wait a second. So they admitted you to Bellevue. How long do you think you were in Bellevue?
Well, there's at least 2:30 or 3 because I'm like, I gotta go to work. I
Yeah.
might as well just go right to work from here.
Right, but did you sleep at Bellevue at all? Did they admit you? Did they put you in a room?
No,
You don't have a little
they
bracelet
had some
on.
social worker
Right.
like having me call. They were like, well, do you want to call your parents? I'm like, my parents live out on Long Island. I'm not gonna call them up.
Right. Tell them I'm drunk in Bellevue.
Come pick me up. I mean, that's
No,
ridiculous.
you tried that here.
Right.
My boyfriend wouldn't pick up the phone.
Your boyfriend wouldn't pick up the phone? Why?
She was sleeping. I don't know.
Wow. What's his story? Boy, time to reevaluate.
He works for
pissed
us.
off now.
Right. What?
He works for us.
Oh, I didn't. You have a boyfriend who works for us?
Yeah, he's one of the lighting guys on the E-Crew.
Oh, I didn't know
He's
that.
he's like a consultant. He comes in once in a while and fixes the lights.
Oh, where'd you meet him? Here?
No, I've been going out with him for like 3 years.
Yeah, she helped him get the E-job.
Oh, really? And then he wasn't there for you when you needed him.
Exactly.
Right. Well, time to reevaluate that whole thing.
I'm just right now. I'm just really sorry.
Oh, mellow out.
Can't even-
Who cares?
I
This
do.
is funny.
I do.
So wait, you went to Bellevue,
Yeah.
and then the social worker called.
Can you
I have a
imagine?
social worker now.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
wreck you are.
You're a mess.
I guess so.
I was going to talk about how Chris Farley was out of control.
We got a Chris Farley right here.
We have to do an intervention. Quiet, shy Amy who sits at the computer.
Man.
Wow.
And she seems so responsible.
Yeah. You know what it is? She unloaded. You know what she said to herself? I want to do something for me tonight.
That's right. I'm
I said it
uptight.
was free.
I want to live. I want to live tonight.
You know, Howard,
The best thing about the Christmas party, too, is you're not allowed to bring spouses.
That's
I
right. So
know.
nobody's watching
know.
you.
Yeah.
you know, it's really funny because I read an article about how people get nuts at their company Christmas party.
Yeah.
And even one year I made that mistake.
Right.
This is like,
And then everyone loses total respect for
yeah,
you.
you know what I did? I did something stupid. I felt
Yeah.
really bad. I never told you this. I got so drunk I made out with an intern, and then they fired the intern the next day like it was her fault.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
my God, you
Oh,
got
I didn't
an
know about
intern
that.
fired?
This was years ago. Yeah, they fired her.
Wow, that's not right.
I know that they were like, they said your behavior was totally inappropriate. I go, what about my behavior?
Yeah, right.
You're the one who should know better.
Right.
It wasn't at the party. We went out to a bar afterwards, and I was making out with her. And it
Gee,
was,
you should
How
tell me
did
about that.
anybody know? Were there
well,
other...
because I went to go put her in a cab. We started making out. When I turned around, the entire staff of the station was glued to the window, laughing at me.
Yeah, but so what? I mean, so you made out with an intern. What's the big deal?
Oh, you know this place.
Oh, this place is nuts.
This place has rules. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Yeah, it has rules, and none of them make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to come in and remind you about, like, Ganji and John both had 2 episodes of the Christmas party years before.
What, vomiting?
Well, Ganji threw up so much that he broke blood vessels in his head.
Yeah.
And John also had to be rushed to the hospital after the Christmas party.
That's right, John.
He was thrown up outside the cab window.
It's so funny. The Christmas party every year has one casualty. And this year it's Amy of all people. I wouldn't have bet. That was like $1,000,000 to 1 shot.
And I didn't go last year. I was like, and I didn't even want to go this year. But I'm like, you know what?
Can we remember next year, Robin, to bet on who'll be the casualty? Will list all the people going?
This is
I'm
a
not going.
tradition.
You're not going?
I'm not going.
You'll be there.
No.
You
You'll
won't
be there.
remember that.
You'll have the lampshade on your head, and you'll be slipping 20s into some lesbians'
Everybody will be waiting for your
G-string.
performance, Amy.
At
You
least
can't
I've
let them down.
I mean, I've been to scores. I mean, that was kind of interesting.
All right. So, but meanwhile, you don't even remember it. Barely.
No.
That you do.
Chicks.
Yeah.
I remember it.
They were
But
beautiful.
you don't remember what you did.
And I got a lap dance or a couple, apparently. I don't know.
Why? Yeah, right. You don't remember.
I don't know.
So you went to Bellevue. The social worker calls who?
They asked for my phone number, and I just moved, so I was having a hard time remembering my phone number.
Oh.
So,
You almost wound up in the psych ward, you know?
yeah,
Right.
maybe. I don't know. But the
So then they released you at around 3:30, right?
Yeah, because I'm like, I want to leave.
Right. And then you came here.
Yeah.
And then what happened? You passed out in the green room?
Yeah.
Right. And did you vomit?
This morning, I don't think I did. Maybe I did in my sleep because.
Well, where did the cops come in? You said you were being belligerent to a couple of cops.
Yeah, when did you meet
the
cops?
Hospital. They were like, you know.
What were they saying? They were probably trying to help you.
Of course they were trying to help me, but at that point, I was just not wanting to be helped. I just wanted to
Right. And what did you say to the cops?
I was just, F you, and I just want to go
no.
home. And,
Oh, really?
And
To the cops? Oh,
Yeah.
man. You're lucky they didn't put a plunger where the sun don't shine. Oh,
I see them
man.
looking at each other like, look at this dumb girl, dumb drunk girl, and I'm like, I just.
Yeah, so you said to the cops, F you, I don't want, and did they leave you alone, or did they just, like, start yelling at you?
No, they didn't leave me alone at all. I had at least 3 cops around me, like.
Were they holding you, or they just...
No, I don't think I needed to be restrained. Oh, well, they would, like, put me on, like, a gurney to, like, lie down, and I would, like, jump up and be like, I'm leaving, and I'd, like, not know where I was going. I was
Right.
trying to
Oh,
leave
my
and be
God.
You didn't even know where you were.
She is the emergency room nightmare.
I
Yeah.
know.
Right.
I feel bad. I mean,
She's the one who thinks everything's fine, but it's not.
And you try to put them somewhere so they can sleep it off,
Yeah.
and they keep popping up and roaming around.
Right.
well, I knew everything wasn't fine, but
Right.
I just wanted to, like, maybe get
So now
home
you feel
and
sick?
sleep. I feel like
Hell.
absolute.
Yeah. All right.
And how did you get here? Did they put you in another cab?
Yeah, the cops finally put me in a different cab because.
How did you get here? 3 in the
Yeah, how did you get here?
Well, because I wanted to go home, but by then it was like 2:30 or 3, and I'm like, what's the point of me going home? I mean, I live out in Long Island. I'd go home
And then
turn
have
around
to be
and come
back here.
come back here.
Right.
So I said, I gave him the address, and he went past the building, and I guess I fell asleep in the cab on the way here
Yeah.
because I woke up. He's like, get out of the cab. He's like, we're here. And I'm looking around because he went like 1 block past,
Yeah.
and I didn't recognize anything. I'm like, where did you take me? I'm like, this isn't where I work.
Wow. Oh, my God.
What a nightmare.
The cop gave me $10 though, because my
The cop
keys,
gave you
my
$10?
keys, my whole keys are gone. My car keys.
What happened to them?
I don't know.
Probably in the first cab.
Right.
I had a book with me, which is gone. I had money gone.
Your money's gone.
She was
Everything
fleeced while she was
is
sleeping.
You were
gone.
fleeced.
Yeah. Everything is gone. I have no keys. Anthony, if you're listening, please leave the door open or something so I can.
So someone can rob your apartment?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's have a really bad day.
What is it, Ganji?
I think she lost her wallet too, right?
I did. I lost everything.
What? Your wallet's gone?
Everything.
What?
That's got my license in it.
Yeah.
My bank card.
Yeah, everything.
Of course. You're going to have to cancel everything and get a new license.
It's going to be a hell of a day. Was it
I
worth
saw
it?
myself in the bathroom, and I'm really scared.
It happens
I
to.
no.
It happens to the best of us.
No.
You're gonna look back on this and go, you know what? This
That was a great
funny.
time.
That was great. I lived a little.
Yeah, but I remember I was being mean to cops and to nurses. And
Shows you what you really like.
Yeah, that was the real
so
Amy.
I know what I'm really like.
Well, evidently you're somebody else. When you get a couple of little fire water in you,
Schnapps.
little schnapps only. Oh man.
At least I didn't like dance and get nuts at the party. And
Who knows that you didn't?
I didn't. I know.
Who knows you didn't have sex over at Bellevue with somebody?
Oh.
One of the patients.
No, there was
One of the melted patients.
there's some really
The same guy who took your wallet could have jumped on top of you and had
You
sex
don't know
with
what
you.
happened to any of that stuff.
Ryan, did you have sex with her or not?
No.
You swear?
Swear to God.
Really?
married.
Oh,
Like that, you can't do it if you're married.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like married.
Yeah, you're like married, but
you
you're
didn't
unconscious.
know what you were last night.
I think anybody could have gotten you last night.
Everybody
Please.
was very nice, you know. And
Yeah.
we put you in the cab, you know. We were looking out for you.
Yeah, don't put her in a cab anymore.
Dude,
At 3 o'clock in the morning, the guard man calls me, and there's this crazy woman downstairs.
really?
No, had some misgivings about this in the first place. Like, Julie's like, come on, let's go to Scores.
Right.
I want to be the only girl there. And I was like...
They didn't twist your arm too hard.
Yeah, you didn't look like you
I
were.
guess I got... Lonnie, like, gave me, like, drinks and...
Yeah, Lonnie's a good guy.
blame him.
Yeah.
You spend a week with Lonnie, you'll be stripping.
That's right. He said, I got a new prospect here.
Lonnie took mercy on you. He didn't turn you into a stripper last night. He could have
I
had you.
wanted to. I was like, how do I get up there? I was like...
Oh,
Really?
yeah. Alcohol is the greatest thing in the world.
Oh, my
Changes
goodness.
everything.
You
I
wanted to
wanna
get up and strip?
No, well, there was, like, a lot
She's
of
got a good
girls-
body. She can handle it.
Sure.
There's a lot of girls, like, milling around just dancing with these ugly, ugly guys.
Right,
But then there was, like, one girl up on stage, and I'm like, how do you get to be that girl?
right. Now, how do you get to be
I
that
don't know.
girl?
And her,
You drink a lot and Lonnie throws you up there.
I
What do you
But
think?
then eventually you have
Pull
to
the
dance
seat
with
on.
those ugly
Wow.
guys.
What a Christmas party, huh?
Oh, I tell
Amy.
you, let's give him a round of applause.
Amy the big jack-off this year. All right. It's usually one of the dumb intern
Yeah,
guys.
usually it's a guy.
Yeah, it's usually a guy. You did it this year.
Great.
One for the women.
Yeah, baby. Do I make you horny?
Yes.
Yes, good. Perfect.
I'll make you horny, baby. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, you better go. Are you feeling warm?
No, I'm feeling very cold.
Oh, really?
You got a headache?
Jacket. Oh.
Hmm.
Now I feel okay, actually.
You're going to be all right to go home? You want to go to a hotel?
Are we trying another cab or?
You want to go to a hotel and sleep it off?
No, I can go home.
I can get you a room.
How
Of course,
is
I'll
she
have another
getting
key.
home?
I like to take advantage of drunk girls.
How is she getting home?
I believe it or not, I don't know how, but I held on to my railroad ticket, my monthly ticket.
Oh.
That you have?
To that for some reason.
Wonder who
I
took your
got-
wallet and everything.
I don't know, but not like I had a lot of money
I
there.
think you
but
left it at Scores.
you think I did?
Yeah.
Well,
Really?
Why didn't you give it to her? You were loaded too?
Of course.
Right.
All I remember when I left, I don't even remember leaving.
Maybe Lonnie has it.
I hope.
Gary, call Lonnie. Maybe he found it.
As if
It's
she's.
got my bank card in it,
Yeah. But they don't know your code.
but it's like a MasterCard too.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why you have to call the company and cancel the card.
So you better go do all that. You better get out of here.
I'm so disappointed in myself. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I've done a lot of dumb stuff in my life too.
this is bad, and I know. How
It's not that bad. You want to talk bad? How about getting married when you're 19?
Oh, stop.
You okay? All right. A lot of people do a lot of weird stuff. How about the guy in Bon Jovi who got the Joker tattooed on his chest? All right.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can't get rid of that.
He can't get rid of that.
Get over this.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about dumb stuff? You didn't do anything dumb.
I just feel like I really disappointed everybody with my behavior.
Nah, not me. Made for a good half hour. I like that you were at Bellevue cursing out cops.
Isn't
Now
that
we're
just
in
funny?
Bellevue. I don't even know where that is.
Uptown somewhere.
I don't know. I just know the mental cases go
I
there.
know, and I'm like, what? I'm like, why am I at
And when you
Bellevue?
ask a person questions like, "What's your phone number?" and they can't answer them, usually
You're
they
mental.
say, "You know, you're a mental case."
Right.
And they throw you
I
in
had
a
hard
tank.
time.
There's probably a record of you there now. You have a record of being
You
at
have to
Bellevue.
watch out for her. She's one of our regulars
And I-
now.
It's like your lost weekend.
I kept telling them, I'm like,
Can I make a suggestion? Never drink again.
Thank you.
Yeah. Seriously? Because the last time, like I decided that now I'm like 43 years old. Like I decided I'm going to smoke pot again. Because in high school and in college and everything used to make me paranoid and I get all dopey on it.
Me too, yeah.
But I decided now I'm an adult and I can handle it and it'd be a nice way to mellow out. I go out to California, take 3 hits on a joint, and guess what happened?
You woke up like Amy.
I woke up like you did.
Thank
Okay?
God I didn't do that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I know that I
And
can't
you were
take
out
drugs.
there alone. People were leading you around. You didn't know who was with you.
I know somebody carried me into my bed, and I somehow ended up in my hotel.
Right,
And
you
that's
didn't know
what-
Somebody got you to your hotel and was like helping you out.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was like in a hospital.
Ryan dumped you in a cab.
No.
Nice guy.
Like, bye-bye.
You should have taken her back to your apartment and had sex with her. That's what I would have done.
Well, he had to come to work, unfortunately.
Yeah, too bad. She brought her to work and had sex with her.
And then I got to work and I didn't have my keys. I had to have. Did you get the guard called you?
Yeah.
Look how you don't even remember.
Isn't that
I
amazing?
stumbled into the lobby and like the guard
I stumbled
knows
into
me.
the lobby.
And this is only 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem pretty good now, though.
Well, look at the situation I'm in.
This will sober you up pretty
Yeah.
quick, huh?
Being on the air sobers you right up.
Gary's like, come on, we have to go in there. I'm like, oh,
Well, the truth will set you free.
and it has.
Amy the intern.
I hope not free of my job.
No.
Yeah, you're fired. No, you're fine. Just go home.
I really do want to
All right. Yeah, you better
But
go.
don't make this a regular thing now. Don't become,
Hey, don't become the lush.
party girl.
Hey, don't become Mrs. Chris Farley.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm really shocked about that, too.
All right. What were you wearing last night?
This.
Well, what's under the coat? Let me see. Let me see how you were dressed for all this.
Does it?
It's got puke on it.
What, your outfit has puke on it?
I think so.
Let me see if your outfit has puke on it.
I'm like a
But it's nice puke now.
Hey, you got some body, Amy.
I don't have anything on me.
Too bad you didn't get up at Scores and dance.
I was
don't see.
thinking about it.
I don't see any puke on you.
I spilled some drinks on me.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So she probably reeks of alcohol.
I know. That's what
Do you smell?
Oh, I stink. I stink.
Yeah.
No, I know I stink.
How's your breath? I'm
I
puking.
can taste it.
You can taste the puke?
I can taste it all.
Okay, all right. You better
I
get out of
woke
here.
up
Now
and-
I'm getting sick.
I woke up and Ganji's like, get it together, go in there and...
That's the worst part of the story. Ganji telling you to get it together.
Right.
I know.
The guy who can't even.
He's like, I've been through
Oh,
this.
wait. Lonnie's on the phone.
Oh.
no.
Scores.
No.
Hey, Lonnie.
Hi.
Hey, man. You didn't find a...
Wallet or a purse, a
A whole
book.
bunch of stuff.
Amy ended up in Bellevue last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You could have gotten her
Good
up.
night.
She wanted to get up on stage and dance naked.
No, we're not naked.
Yes, you did. You didn't want to be naked?
I just was curious.
You want to take your bra off in front of the guys?
No.
What were you going to do on stage?
I don't know.
She has to be drunk in order to answer these
Yeah, I
questions.
think I do. At that point, maybe I did.
Hey, Lonnie, if you find a pocketbook or something.
Okay.
I got my bag. It's just the stuff, everything else that was inside it.
All right.
What are you doing with the bag if there's nothing in it?
I don't know.
Lonnie, what's the matter with you?
I think Amy was terrific last night.
Yeah, she just got a little too bloated.
Yeah,
Girl-
baby.
That girl deserves a raise.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, you can give it to her, Lonnie.
Thank you.
The guys that were with her, everybody had a good time.
Yeah, well, they had a great time. Problem was, it was too good a time.
Yeah.
How many people wind up at Bellevue after Scores?
In fact, Fred wound up at Bellevue.
Fred? Now Amy?
It's a
Scores will change your life.
It's a magic place.
I guess so.
Right.
Something
Well,
like that.
Amy wanted to know if she could work there part-time, and
Really?
if it's okay with you, Howard, it's okay
Fine with me. I'll come watch her.
She
Tell me
applied?
this.
Yeah, why not? Big deal. You make good money.
Money?
Yeah.
She applied for a job?
I have to support myself.
Yeah. So if you want to dance at Scores, you call Lonnie, okay, Amy?
I think I need some implants before I do anything like that.
Implants? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you. I think you're fine. Lonnie, she don't need implants, does she?
No, she's a very pretty girl, and last night she had men coming on to her, so...
Oh, really?
Fine.
What?
You had men
Men?
coming on to you
No,
last
I
night.
didn't.
Put your finger in the waiter's mouth, remember?
No. All right, now you're lying.
Men and women.
The guy
now
in the
you're
white
lying.
outfit.
Now you're lying.
She put her fingers in a guy's
Put her
mouth?
finger. She put
Now
her
you're
finger into
lying.
the guy's mouth.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that about? What was she trying to
The
do?
guy in a little, like, Captain Steubing outfit.
Oh, really?
You walked up to him.
Or something?
I don't know, but you had your finger in his
No,
mouth.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Lonnie, did you see this?
Well, let's just say the word to describe her last night would be insatiable. She could not get enough.
Oh.
She was turning on men and women.
Oh, come on now.
Wow.
She was terrific.
Yeah, hey, she let loose for a night, that's all.
Man, I wish we had tape of this.
Hey, thanks, Lonnie. I got Matt on the phone. He's the overnight disc jockey. He witnessed more Amy stories.
Okay, great.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Right. Yeah, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
Just trying to put the pieces together for Amy, who was at our
Yeah, 'cause
Christmas
Amy
party.
can't remember.
Oh, I remember quite well.
Go ahead, Matt.
I got you a lap dance, man.
She got me a lap dance, and while the girl was dancing for me, she was taking dollar bills and putting them up the girl's.
in her little thing.
And the G string.
Yeah, she was paying her in single bills while the dance was going on, putting them up her ass.
Wow.
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 Ryan, you messed up one fact.
Yeah.
It wasn't Amy who was putting her finger in the waiter's mouth.
Who was it?
It was the other female member of our party. Julie Slater.
Oh, Julie Slater.
Slater was putting her fingers in her mouth. Okay.
Wild night at the Christmas party.
No kidding. Well, it's good when the women get sloshed. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Funny.
Contact was stolen.
All right, thanks,
Oh,
Matt.
no.
You were past that with your contacts then?
Yeah.
All right. Aren't you
Yeah.
supposed to not do that?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope they're still there. They cost a lot of money.
Right. Well, at least those can't get stolen. Well, anyway, there it is, the K-Rock Christmas party. Every year we always have a fun story for you.
Yeah, I think this is the worst yet. Nobody's ever lost all their ID.
In Bellevue.
All right. Congratulations.
I am very sorry. I don't want you to think less of me over this.
I think more of you. Well, I think I'd like to hang out with you. I'll be honest with you.
I'm not like this.
You're not a bad girl.
Next year he'll watch you at the Christmas party. You can get wild.
I'm thinking I got to go to the Christmas party next year.
You know what? It was funny because in the afternoon I was with some other people at the station. They were like, "Oh, Robin, you're not coming to the Christmas party this year? Our Christmas parties are great."
Yeah.
Midgets and...
There were midgets?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there were midgets. I would have been there if I knew there were
I
midgets.
have no idea what they're up to.
Who was there, Marty?
No.
Some other midgets. All right.
You know who?
Yeah, a couple of elves.
All right. You guys go. Amy, go home.
I'm
Seriously,
sorry.
go home.
I'm really sorry.
All right. Go ahead. I like you like this. More
I don't
fun.
like you like this.
Yeah, all right.
Can she walk?
We'll find out.
Oh, poor thing.
Amy's got some body on her. I could see her dancing at Scores.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear.
All right, anyway, there it is.
That's pretty good for somebody who was beating up cops.
Yelling at cops and admitted to Bellevue. That's some Christmas
Lost
party.
in 2 cabs.
That's some Christmas party.
That's
you know?
like all over the city.
Yeah.
Drunk all over the city.
Yeah, that's great.
Wait till her boyfriend hears this. He's going to freak out because, she wanted to be a shooter girl at one time.
Right.
I was going to help her get a job actually being a shooter girl, and he was like, you might as well go strip at Scores.
Oh, no.
Pretty close.
Maybe that's why he wasn't answering his phone.
Now.
All right, I got to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. It's really great.
Yeah, you got to play the whole thing or people won't understand
Yeah.
exactly what went on.
Yeah, it's funny. When I play this tape, you're going to really flip
We
out.
had a guy completely lose it.
Here we go.
I told you not to use the goddamn tape. Did I say you don't use the tape? Get out of my way. I told you. Get out of my way. I would have never let you come if I knew you were going to use the tape. No f***ing way, Genji. Now stay out of my face. I told you. Get out of my face.
Think the pressure's getting to him? Told you he's a loser.
Get the camera out of here. Out of here. No. Get out.
Right. I'm telling you, the pressure of this bet is getting to him, and he'll never be able to perform, and he's
What?
freaking out.
Maybe we should just end the bet.
And he's
Because it's
starving.
gonna kill him.
No. He wants the bet. He wants it.
Scott does 17.
I told you not to use the goddamn tape.
Old Santa Claus will appear.
Did I say you don't use the tape?
Scott's big fat body and stomach are so huge and gross. He must be riddled with fear.
Get out of my way! Get out of my way!
He looks full of beer.
I would have never let you come if I knew you were going to use the tape.
He's the opposite of lean.
No f***ing way, Genji.
He can't do 17.
Wow. Isn't that beautiful? And he can't do 17, and he won't do 17 because he's a loser. And you can see that the pressure is getting to him. Quentin Tarantino's coming by today. I'm real excited about that. That should be real interesting. Got a brand new movie out called Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
Jackie
I've
Brown.
seen it. It's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I was afraid we'd have to say it sucked, or something like that. It's good?
No, it's
Oh, good. Dan, go ahead.
Yo, what up, God?
Oh, word. Word up, Jake.
Not much, man. Wanted to know what you decided on for record or song of the year.
Oh, yeah, I usually do album of the year. I always thought that would catch on.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of album of the year and those kinds of things,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
my wife...
Usually you do song of the year. I didn't know you did. Well, sometimes you do an album.
I do album of the year. I'll do whatever I want.
Damn straight.
Hey, just check this out. My wife left this for me this morning. This was in Newsday. They had a Blockbuster video or Blockbuster Stores ballot.
Mm-hmm.
Best newcomer actor of the year, Howard Stern, Private Parts.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm racking up awards.
Congratulations, Howard.
I got the Czechoslovakia Film Festival. Didn't I win someone else voted me Esquire or something?
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan. Best Comedic Actor of the year, and then Newcomer Actor. I'm a newcomer.
It's like best new artist.
Yeah.
Best new actor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the best new actor out there.
Well, what's up with those Golden Globes? I mean, movies that aren't even out yet are winning.
Yeah, I know. And I got kind of mad at that because I know the foreign press really dug my film, but Paramount didn't push my film for that. You gotta, who cares? I'm not the type that wins awards. Hey, don't bum me out.
All right.
Album of the year would be probably, just off the top of my head now, Prodigy.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Anybody disagree with that?
I don't have a problem
What's better
with
than that?
I don't have a problem with that.
But
I had to wait for it to come out on vinyl, but
If I had it, I'd play
Vinyl.
it.
You're still into vinyl?
Oh, yeah, I do a little DJ.
Oh.
What, are you half a fag? What's with you guys who are into a vinyl?
Been no homo music.
Where's Prodigy? You, Freddie, wake up, man, over there. If I say Prodigy...
Dude, I got it right here.
Yeah, well...
What, was Fred at the Christmas
well, I know,
party?
yeah.
Fred's busy scribbling. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thanks.
No song of the year?
Yeah. I can't think of the name of it. It's from Prodigy.
Firestarter?
Firestarter. That's the song of the year. I mean, to me, I listen to that all the time.
All right.
I like it. Do you have a different viewpoint?
No, I don't.
Vince, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Howard.
Hey,
good
man.
morning, Robin.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Just wanted to know, speaking of Jackie Brown, what happened to our Jackie?
I told you, Jackie walked out on the show, left without giving notice to me. Yeah. And I guess he was negotiating with the station, and apparently is not anymore. I don't know, or is, or I don't know.
You don't know anything?
I don't know anything.
Oh, man.
I heard he called off the negotiation or something.
Bummer.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Sorry to see him go.
He's a fire starter.
He's a fire starter. He really is.
I'm shocked.
And you're a fire starter. What's to be shocked, man? People come and go all the time. What's to be shocked? That's business.
I mean, I guess I missed the beginning of the show because the beginning of the week because I did not.
There was no announcement made because we didn't even know what he was doing. He just
we
walked
never
out.
got a notification of anything.
Yeah. He called me the other night and said, I didn't mean it like that.
He's not coming back, that's it?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. This is the way he does
It's
it.
really talented. Really talented.
Yeah.
It made me laugh.
He's a good guy. All right, man. Later.
Hey.
Okay. Gonna tell you.
Don't tell us.
Yeah. We're big fans. Okay. There's a woman here who... What's the matter?
I just spoke to the EMS guy that dealt with Amy last night.
Yeah.
He wouldn't come on the air, but he was totally legitimate. And it's just a point of interest. You know, remember we didn't know how she got from Penn Station to the hospital?
Yeah.
I guess when she did get to Penn Station.
Oh, the cab driver got her to Penn
Got her to Penn Station, and I guess cops found her, and she was really out of it, so they called EMS, and EMS picked her up at Penn Station and brought her to the
So
hospital.
she was in an ambulance?
I guess so, yeah.
Oh.
And she doesn't remember it.
And they also said that when she got to the hospital, she did have her pocketbook with everything in it.
Oh.
And she even had a book. She kept saying she wanted to read a book.
Right.
And so from somewhere between the hospital and here, she lost her pocketbook.
Wow.
Oh, I see. Wow.
But she was in an ambulance.
How funny.
Well, again, she did fall asleep in the cab, and the guy was saying, get out, get out, get out when she woke up.
Right. Well, that's when she got here.
Right. I'm just saying, like when she got here, so Amy doesn't remember the ride from the hospital either.
They've been carting her around all night. This is as a result of our Christmas party.
That is amazing that she didn't even know how she got to Bellevue. She thought the taxi driver took her there.
That's great. That's when you're really drunk.
Oh, that's more drunk than I've ever been.
Yeah. Fred's been drunker than that.
Yeah, he's been so drunk, he hasn't been able to even...
Well, he got 18 stitches in his chin and didn't even know it.
Well, what's more amazing to me is he had no reflexes.
Yeah.
And they had to give him a CAT scan
He was legally dead.
to see if he had broken anything or if anything was wrong.
Yeah. He went to that great forest known as heaven.
And
He didn't have that step to negotiate with. Either.
Right.
And they gave him the stitches with no anesthesia.
Right. Yeah. The only guy I've ever seen drunker than Amy
Yeah, it's Fred.
is Fred.
Maybe.
Yeah. What?
We got Freddie to the hospital like 12:30, and I remember he didn't even move at all till like 6:30 at night.
Yeah.
About 8 hours. Around.
He had a nice nap.
And they were all treating him like crap because they all thought he was just some drunk. Because who comes in drunk at 1
Well,
o'clock
he
in
is
the
just some drunk.
Who comes in drunk at 1 in the afternoon?
Guy who goes to Scores in the afternoon.
There you go.
Rob, you there?
I'm here, Howard.
Yeah, what can we do for you?
Well, just sad news about Chris Farley.
Yeah, real sad.
And I know you're a big fan.
Yeah, I never had him on the show. Never came on.
I was always wondering why.
I don't know why, but just never had him on.
Never got him.
Yeah, I mean, we certainly would have loved to have had him.
How you doing, Robin?
Good.
All right.
Love the guy.
Apparently, he's been partying for the last 2 weeks, though.
Last 2 weeks. How about the last?
Last lifetime.
Yeah.
Well, I think he was trying to fit a lifetime in the last 2 weeks. They had to kick him out of a couple bars last Friday, and he started drinking other patrons' drinks.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
And then on Monday, he was puking on Division Street. the middle of the night.
Really?
Yeah, so it seems to have been leading up to something.
Yeah.
What cracks me up is they say they need to do an autopsy to find out what killed him.
Yeah, we all know. Just read last week's Inquirer.
Oh, Fred or Chris?
No, Chris.
Oh.
All right. Thanks, man.
Have a good day.
Bye. Yeah, I went out and dug out a couple of things about Chris Farley. See what I can play for you here. Stephen Baldwin, we saw a picture of Stephen in the Inquirer with Chris Farley partying, and Stephen corrected us and said, hey, dude, I don't even drink. I was trying to tell Chris to stop. And here's the deal.
He has a tremendous opportunity for an absolutely brilliant career, and if he gets a hold of this thing.
Yeah, well, that never happened, and here's some more from Stephen.
Farley's an old friend, and he would always come to Alec and I once in a while when we see him at these functions.
Right.
I'd say, how do you guys do it? You know, you don't drink. I mean, how do you do it? You know,
right.
He does the whole, he pulls his hair and punches himself in the head.
Right. It's funny.
Does his whole routine. And he's a sweet kid. He's just, you know what, man? He's just, you know, you got to consciously decide
that you want to live
that lifestyle.
Right.
So I told you, Stephen doesn't drink.
And you know what? To be honest with you, it's not easy.
Yeah, it isn't.
Stephen knows it's not easy.
I get a feeling when you're that addicted to like heroin and cocaine and drinking, it's almost like sex. Like, you know how you can't stop masturbating?
Mm-hmm.
You can't stop doing that stuff.
Well, you have a problem.
Yeah, I have a masturbation problem. I do. I could not stop masturbating if I wanted to.
Most people out there can't relate.
Really? I cannot even stop for 3 days straight. But I never get laid, so, I mean, that's the problem. I don't really have a sex life, so I have to do it because I'm very sexual.
Most people aren't sitting out there saying, oh,
Yeah.
I wish I could stop this masturbation.
I haven't gotten laid in like 2 weeks.
Here you go again.
I haven't.
Every week it's 2 weeks.
No, it's 2 weeks. I know it is. I have a calendar.
Let me see. When was the last time you told me you did?
Try and remember the last time.
Last week.
No.
Yes.
No, it wasn't.
It was last week.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Here's Stephen Baldwin again.
I can just look at Chris, and I don't have to say anything, because he knows from the way I'm looking at him that he shouldn't be doing what he's doing. And it's almost more powerful to not even use the words. But, you know, once he had made the decision at that event, which was a Planet Hollywood opening in Indianapolis.
Yeah, you might as well go with it.
Yeah, well, you know, I sat there and said, you know, I looked at him and he goes, look, you know I shouldn't be doing this. And he was there with a family member and another friend, and they were kind of watching over him, and they know it too.
David Spade, of course, has starred in 2 movies with Chris Farley and also was in the movie Tommy Boy and whatever else, Cabin Boy.
No, it was Sheep.
Black Sheep. Yeah, whole bunch of films. This is David. David's been on the show a bunch of times.
When he was growing up, he'd be, this is his personal stories, but he would be, because his dad's a big guy too, and they'd be like on road trips, and he was like a little portly 12-year-old.
Yeah, I saw pictures of him as a kid.
They're driving around Wisconsin, and he'd go, Mom, pull over, I'm starving. And his mom would go, Christopher, how can you be starving? We just ate a half hour ago. And his dad would go, I am too. Good boy.
Let's eat. That'll be a pretty happening funeral. I bet you John Goodman will be there,
All
David
the Saturday
Spade.
Night Live people. Lorne Michaels will have to be there.
It'll be a good party.
Yeah, the Baldwins will be there.
Oh, yeah. All of them. David Spade on, I guess talking about Chris's fatness. What's his story, man?
He says I'm the only one that can make fun of him being overweight.
You know, seriously, I think Chris Farley's a really funny guy.
Yes, he is.
And I saw him on the Leno show.
It's getting disturbing for me.
He was alarmingly fat.
Well, I'm a huge fan. I didn't see it, but everyone that came up to me followed it with, that guy's going to have a heart attack.
Yeah, that's what we said. We watched it in here, and we're going...
He's going the way of John Candy.
Yeah. And sure enough, we were right.
Yeah, we should have been... we should have predicted the date.
Yeah, we should have had some bets going. David Spade on, I don't know what this is, but just let's listen to him talk about Chris Farley.
Chris, you know, it just means everything, and you've got all the world at your feet.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't be Chris if he
Well,
wasn't
you
Chris.
do that, and then there's a certain part of that type that just likes to hear that from people.
Right.
Yeah.
So after a while, I was one of the first to give up and just say, look, if you're cool when we're around, I'll have a good time. If you're not, I probably won't be around. And
Yeah, David said it's hard to be around Chris Farley for a long time. It's like Kinnison, you know?
Right. I mean, once, when Sam was
drunk,
just beginning his orgy,
Yeah,
he was fine.
And then as time would go on, you had to get out of the room because it was so disturbing. And finally, here's one more quote from David.
Well, he just, sometimes he'd come to work, and the funniest is like, he was supposedly straight. I went over to his house once, and he tells me this story. I don't remember it, but there's like 40 beer cans around his house and weed all over. And he's like, his friend's over. Why do you think I'm lying? I'm your best friend. And I go, I don't care. And he goes, help me. I need help.
Well, there you go.
Man. I do wonder, though, what it is that is so good about all that stuff to people.
What?
You know, like Robert Downey Jr. has a great career. You know, people want him everywhere.
I think it feels as good to them as an orgasm, and you can't stop having orgasms.
I mean, even when you get straight, you got to go back.
Yeah, I finally figured it out. It's better than an orgasm to these guys. Yeah. And if it's better than an orgasm,
you got to take it.
You got to. You have no choice. You can't stop once it's that good. Of course, tribute song. Elton John is not writing tribute songs anymore. I'm the only one left. Let me try this. Hero to your fans. Beautiful, I got to tell you. And it seems to me you lived your life like a drunken Porky Souse. But I guess it was a thing to cover up your hurt. And though I didn't know you, you acted like a kid. Your life, it ran out on you before the booze and drugs did. I really didn't know you. They say you were a drunken Porky Souse. Your life, it ran out on you before the booze and drugs did. Drunk guy.
I've never heard the word souse before.
You didn't? Isn't a souse a guy who drinks a lot?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah,
Good.
I've always heard it.
Souse?
Yeah. Hey, look at those Led Zeppelin songs. Stairway to Heaven's got a lot of whacked out words you never heard of. What was that one line?
Hedgerow.
Yeah.
If there's a bustle in your hedgerow.
If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, why can't I use the word souse?
Hedgerow bustle.
How to say that. I was in here listening to Chris Farley clips, thinking I could play a couple of clips from his movies, since he died. But a lot of the stuff is so physical, you need to see it.
He was a physical comedian.
Yeah. A couple of things I could play, but I've been listening to Beverly Hills Ninja, which I enjoyed a lot. A lot of critics panned it, but I really liked it.
Now, you know what? I've never seen a Chris Farley movie.
You never saw Black Sheep?
No.
Oh, real funny. You should check out.
I've seen scenes, tooling around the dial. I sometimes run into Black Sheep or whatever, but never sat and watched the whole thing.
I was thoroughly entertained by Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, I don't know how it would have played in a movie theater, but I mean, just sitting at home with a video, I loved it. It was great.
Welcome back. Congratulations on making it this far, but I'm afraid this is where your legend ends.
He's a ninja. He's a big, fat, overweight ninja who can't even function. He's a disappointment to his father, who's the sensei. And his brother's a brilliant ninja. But he's nothing. It's funny.
Only when I have ceased to breathe will I be dead.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, and he is. And he is. Okay, time for everybody's favorite movie critic, Daniel Carver of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, dear, what's he been watching?
We gave him a bunch of black films to watch.
He's a bigot, a hateful man, Daniel Carver with the Ku Klux Klan. Movie reviews, bad and good. Daniel will review wearing his white hood. When he's not reviewing a movie he's watched, he's wearing his hood or burning a cross. This week's movie, OKK, ask Daniel Carver from the KKK. Wake up, white people!
Quite a catchy tune, wouldn't you say?
Oh, you just find yourself dancing to it.
Yeah, I mean, they could release that as a single. Daniel must be upset about the death of Chris Farley.
Another white man down.
A white man gone. True, Daniel?
No, I ain't upset. We all got to go. I didn't really know him.
By the way, I was watching some videotape. I guess we went down there and videotaped Daniel at his Klan rally.
Is that right?
Yeah, he was with the wife and the kid, and I don't know. You had a wad of cash. What were you selling down there?
I sell all kind of KKK patches, T-shirts, belt buckles, hat pins.
Well, these guys.
Hat pins.
Yeah, these guys were buying them up in droves because he had a wad of. It looked like you were carrying a roll of about 1,000. He had $1,000 there, easy.
It's probably a bunch of ones.
Yeah. Who knows?
A whole lot of money. I probably sell you more stuff than I sold down there.
Really? How
really?
is buying?
You must be giving a lot of people T-shirts. You keep ordering them things.
Is that right?
Is he paying?
I don't know. This is news to me. Does the Klan have a Christmas
Probably
party?
some of your producers ordering it for you.
Oh, I see.
don't know.
Hey, Daniel, does the Klan...
Good Christmas gift, so.
Evidently. Does the Klan have a Christmas party? Was that what I was looking at?
Yeah, that was a Christmas meeting we hold down there at White City Park once a year.
I see. And does anybody dress up as Santa? Most of the guys are just wearing their Klan outfits.
Well, I don't think we had a Santa this year. Last year we had a Santa. We always have a Christmas tree.
What do you think when you go to a mall and you see these black Santa Clauses?
It's about as ridiculous to see a black Santa Claus as it was in that movie, The Preacher's Wife, seeing a black angel. They're both ridiculous.
So where do blacks go when they die, Daniel?
Where do they go? They go the same place dogs go. They go back to the dirt.
That's it. Only white people in heaven?
Only white people.
Well, why don't you kill yourself?
Jesus went and prepared a place for his own.
Well, Daniel, one would think you'd... Okay, one would think you'd want to go there.
Why?
Well, he's not ready to go there yet, Robin.
But he wants to be with all white people.
Well, when he dies, he's going to be with all white people. That's what heaven is to him.
Right, that's what heaven will be. All
Why
white
would you
people.
stay here and suffer?
Now, what Christmas songs do you sing? Do you sing White Christmas? Obviously,
Yeah,
but
Dreaming of White Christmas, that's a good one. We always get a lot of attention with that.
when you guys sing Dreaming of a White Christmas, though, you're talking about Dreaming of a White Christmas, like with white people.
White people.
I see.
You don't change any of the lyrics on some of the Christmas songs,
no,
do you?
we don't change them.
Now, you're one of the few guys I know that still sells black lawn jockeys. Do you give these for Christmas presents?
No, I quit dealing in that stuff. It's too heavy.
The cement.
Yeah. Low black lawn nigger weighs 100 pounds. It costs so much to ship it. The shipping was more than the cement.
Wow. Well, what about these black people who say Jesus was a black man, that he was an early man and all early
Well,
men?
they can say anything you want to, but it don't make it true.
Do you know we have black people here, Daniel, who say that blacks are the real Jews?
I know it. You can hear anything if you listen.
Right.
But it don't make it true.
Now, what about Hanukkah? That can't be a real big holiday. Is that the Jews just trying to imitate the Christians?
It's just something the Jews celebrate, I reckon. I don't pay no attention to it.
You don't even know about Jewish holidays.
No, I hear it sometimes. I slip up and it hits the news or something.
Right.
I don't even know what it means.
So if somebody asked you what Hanukkah was.
It's a Jewish holiday, I reckon, is all I can say.
Right, I see. All right, let's get to the movie review. That's what people are really interested in.
What have you been watching?
You mentioned that you saw The Preacher's Wife.
I've seen The Preacher's Wife.
That's with Denzel Washington and Whitney Houston, am I correct?
Yeah, Whitney Houston was The Preacher's Wife, and another nigger, Denzel Washington, and somebody come back as an angel trying to help the nigger preacher.
Right. I mean, whatever.
Love with the angel or something or other. Angels don't do that way, so he...
So you're saying it's impossible for there to be a black angel, therefore this threw the credibility of the movie.
Totally ridiculous concept.
I seen a movie one time, All Dogs Go to Heaven. You can see anything in a movie.
Right. Now, what about Whitney Houston as a woman? I mean, you had to find her attractive.
Attractive?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you'd say she looks good to be a nigger because she's probably 70% white.
I see.
You can look at a person and tell what percentage white they are.
Almost, yeah. The mulattoes, really.
The what?
Mulatto.
Mulatto.
Yeah,
you're mulatto. You're not all nigger.
Who? What?
You're saying Robin's a mulatto?
Yeah, she's a mulatto.
I'm a mulatto, too?
Yeah, Robin, I see some white in you. In fact, after the show, you might see some white in you, too.
What?
She don't look like Whitney Houston. She's probably just 10% white.
Right. What percentage is Robin?
No, see, he's saying I'm about 10%.
Oh, you're 10% white, and Whitney Houston's 70%. All right. All right.
So the more Daniel likes you, the more white you have in you.
Right. So, in other words, would Whitney Houston be a suitable sexual partner for you if, let's say, you were married?
You can't just be a little bit nigger. You're either white or you're a nigger.
You got to be all white for you, huh?
Williams probably 90% white.
Right.
But you still had that little bit of nigger in it.
And you don't like Vanessa Williams, then?
Well, no, not for a sexual partner, because if a white man were to breed with Vanessa Williams, the young'un may turn out to be as black as an old buck stove.
Right. Okay. So the preacher's
no
wife.
black for you. None at all.
That's right. So the preacher's wife, on a scale of 1 to 5 burning crosses.
I give it a 2. It was funny.
Oh, you liked it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's worth watching.
All right. Now let's move to Eddie Murphy. I noticed you were going to review 2 movies.
I watched 2 Eddie Murphy movies.
Right. You saw Metro and The Nutty Professor.
The Nutty Professor was the best. It was real funny.
That you like?
I like that. I'd give it a 3. It was
3 burning crosses for Nutty Professor.
Right.
That other one, Metro, I give it a 1.
A 1.
About as stupid as a nigger coming back as an angel for a nigger to be a hero bully.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So in this movie,
It just don't happen.
in this movie, Eddie Murphy plays a
cop.
Cop,
Yeah,
which is believable. I mean, there's plenty of black cops.
Negotiator that negotiates hostage situations. Big hero. He can just run into bullets and don't even get shot.
Right. You're saying that you don't see too many black people being able to do that?
Not like Superman. No.
Right. So that upsets you.
Well, it don't upset me. It's just ridiculous. It tries to humanize niggers and make people accept them as our heroes, and I don't have any nigger heroes.
Not at all. Martin Luther King, no way.
Oh,
Martin
please.
Luther King. It's about time for him to start hollering at again.
Yeah, your favorite time of year is coming up, Black History Month.
Yeah, Black History Month will be coming up. We'll have to call you for that.
You know what? We got to send him out to see Amistad.
Yeah, you're going to need to see Amistad next. That's the new Steven Spielberg movie about slavery.
About slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to go see that one. I understand it makes people cry when they see the plight of the slave.
Right. I think Daniel will be laughing. I don't think it was comedy.
This here was a good comedy. I 5 nooses. All right, so Metro gets 1 burning cross. The Nutty Professor gets 2 burning crosses. Okay, 3.
Yeah.
And the preacher's wife gets 2.
Right.
I see. That is the Daniel Carver movie review.
And Daniel, we must send you Spawn. That movie. I would like to see what Daniel thinks of a black superhero.
Yeah, we should send him the cartoon version.
Okay.
Because I know he likes cartoons.
He does like cartoons.
Yeah, they're easier to understand. Right, Daniel?
That's right.
Right.
I like cartoons.
And the acting is better.
Daniel, where will you be going for the holidays? Will you be skiing in Aspen this year, or?
No, I'll stay home.
Right.
I live in a holiday vacation area. I live in the North Georgia mountains, right on the river.
I see, and you
People
will.
come up here from Florida to vacate.
I see. So you will be hanging out there and relaxing with the wife and kids.
Yeah. If I just stay here at home, that's vacation for us.
That's right. Well, there it is.
Happy holidays.
A happy Klan holiday. And there he is, Daniel Carver. Thank you, Daniel.
Right.
There he is, checking in with his point of view, the Ku
See
Klux
you
Klan.
next year.
Next year for more movies. We'll see you at the movies. What a man.
He's a bigot, a hateful man. Daniel Carver with the Ku Klux Klan. Movie reviews, bad and good. Daniel will review wearing his white hood.
Wake up, white people.
When he's not reviewing a movie, he's washed. He's wearing his hood or burning a cross. This week's movie, OKK. Ask Daniel Carver from the KKK. Wake up, white people!
One of the movies that Daniel Carver would probably like is Pulp Fiction because they use the word nigger 33 times or something.
Yeah. Well, no, it's Jackie Brown that nigger is used 38 times.
But Pulp Fiction, Quentin Tarantino is going to be here in a couple of minutes, and Pulp Fiction uses that N-word quite a bit.
Howard is here.
No, man, I don't eat pork.
Are you Jewish?
No, I ain't Jewish. I just don't dig on swine, that's all.
Why not?
Pigs are filthy animals. I don't eat filthy animals.
Yeah, but bacon tastes good. Pork chops taste good.
Hey, sewer rat may taste like pumpkin pie, but I'd never know because I wouldn't eat the filthy mother. Pigs sleep and root and that's a filthy animal. I ain't eating nothing, ain't got sense enough to disregard its own feces.
How about a dog? Dog eats his own feces.
I don't eat dog either.
Yeah, but do you consider a dog to be a filthy animal?
I wouldn't go so far as to call a dog filthy, but they're definitely dirty. But dogs got personality. Personality goes the wrong way.
So by that rationale, if a pig had a better personality, he'd cease to be a filthy animal. Is that true?
Well, we have to be talking about one charming pig. I mean, he has to be 10 times more charming than that Arnold on Green Acres, you know what I'm saying?
I like that movie, man. Pulp Fiction. Yeah, it's really great.
There's no nigger in that clip.
Not that clip, but there are other nigger clips, okay? Well, we'll find
It
some.
wasn't that much used in Pulp Fiction.
No?
No.
Robert, you're on the telephone. Go ahead.
Yeah, if anyone's to blame for Chris Farley's death, I'd put the blame on Janine Garofalo.
Why is
A
that?
comedian?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
She was so... just kind of inside knowledge. She was so jealous of him. She used to.
Say the S word, man.
I'm sorry.
Why do you got to be so stupid? Why are you blaming Janine Garofalo for
What are you
Chris
talking
Farley's death?
about?
You sound dumb.
Hello?
You sound stupid. Why would you blame Janine Garofalo for Chris Farley's? Chris Farley's to blame for Chris Farley's death.
She caused him so much pain.
How do you know this?
Because I worked with both of them.
How did you work with them?
Well,
I said
Saturday Night Live.
You worked on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, low position.
Okay, and what did she do to him?
She used to like try to make him miserable and everything.
Oh, how?
What's that? She
How?
made fun of him being fat. He wanted to hook up with her.
Oh, please. This is so stupid. How ridiculous. Amy, our intern. Quentin Tarantino's here. I want to get to that.
Yes, but what about Amy, our intern?
Amy, our intern, was on the show for the first half hour because she got so loaded last night that we had to send her home. She ended up in the hospital and everything. But here's a guy who said he found her at Penn Station. This guy Wade. What happened?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. I was at Penn Station last night around 11 with my boyfriend, and we saw.
Homo.
Hello.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Yes.
We saw Amy trying to make a phone call, and she could hardly stand, and she was like, sort of leaning against the wall, and we went over to her, and she didn't have any more quarters that left, and she was swearing and cussing. She was really in bad shape, so we were trying to make the call for her, and she was trying to have us call this guy Anthony in somewhere in Long Island.
Right, the boyfriend, yeah. Yeah, hey, she was, boy, a lot of people had an Amy sighting last night.
Amy was just helped by hundreds of people.
That's pretty wild. Hey, hey, I got to go. Quentin Tarantino's here, man. I got about 1 million questions for this guy.
Okay.
All right. You know that I was reading his bio? It claims he has an IQ of 160.
What is this with the IQ?
I don't know. I'm going to have to give him an IQ test.
He's obviously a smart man. Well, he doesn't have to prove it with numbers.
I don't know that he wrote this book.
Okay.
That's what they're claiming.
Obviously somebody's saying this stuff.
Somebody's leaking this. All right, let me take a quick break. We get back. Quentin Tarantino, his new movie.
Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown. I don't even know what Jackie Brown's about. We'll find out.
Based on an Elmore Leonard novel.
I don't even know what that is.
The name of a film.
I've read 3 books my entire life, so I don't
Elmore
even know.
Leonard is
No.
there?
I never even heard of Elmore Leonard. The film could be called Elmore Leonard. It wouldn't make a difference. What is that?
Get Shorty, The Grifters.
Yeah, I've seen those. Oh, that's good.
Well, that's Elmore Leonard.
All right, we'll be back right after this. Tonight at 11 o'clock, don't miss tonight's wild episode. Kendra goes under the console. Sex Friday lives tonight on the Great E! Show. People love that on Friday nights. Now a great director, Quentin Tarantino, who made Pulp Fiction.
Just thinking about it. This dude's not been around that long, and they're already studying him in school?
Yeah, there was one of our interns takes a Quentin Tarantino class.
Amazing.
Like you study Quentin Tarantino. That's pretty cool.
What's up with that?
I don't think anybody's ever... Hey, how you doing? I don't think anybody's ever made a class about me.
Well, you've been the subject of a particular hour or so. But I don't know if there's a whole semester on you.
Come on in, Harvey. Take a seat. You can sit down. You can sit down, pal. Do whatever you want. The hell you want.
Well, don't stand there in the corner, Harvey.
Yeah, you're making me nervous.
Bearings here. If you're on here and you're on this side.
Yeah, you're a director. You got to figure out how to direct us.
Exactly.
Every director I've ever had in here goes, I don't get this whole setup.
Yeah,
I could
right.
rearrange this.
There's something wrong here.
Yeah, there's something very wrong with the setup in this studio. Quentin Tarantino, of course, made a great movie, Pulp Fiction. You made the movie
Reservoir
Dogs. You also wrote the movie Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
And Oliver Stone directed it. But
you know what? I don't ever consider that I wrote the movie Natural Born Killers.
You wrote the first.
I wrote a script.
Yeah.
All right.
You're not happy with the way it came out?
Well, I never. No, I'm not happy with the way it came out. I'm not actually just happy with like 4 guys rewriting me.
Right.
You know, and Oliver Stone kind of changing my intention. I mean, one of the things that I said to him when he first started changing the script, and everything is kind of fine with us now because now that is the movie. What am I going to go boo-hoo? It's what it is.
You wrote it, they changed it around, but you would have preferred to see it done a different way.
Well, I told him actually, I actually wish you would have ripped it off. All right, rather than take it and like change it all around and everything.
Yeah. So it's not even like what you originally.
No, like the first scene is like the closest to what I originally wrote and stuff. But basically, I've never seen the whole movie. I've seen it I watched the first 20 minutes of it once at a theater, like towards the end of its run, and it's this is just so different. I started getting retina damage with all the, changing the film stocks and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get it myself.
And then I've seen like 20 minutes of it here, 10 minutes of it there on cable.
Yeah.
It has actually a really hysterical part in it, though.
But you don't recognize your script in there, do you?
Oh, no, not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all.
So you don't like to even take credit for it?
No, not at all.
Is your name on the credits?
Yeah.
I actually had it taken off of
Really?
screenplay.
Oh.
So it's just in their story by. They wanted to have it screenplay. I go, no. I came up with the names Mickey and Mallory, and that's all I'll take credit for.
Yes, after that I don't want any credit. Isn't that cool when you don't want credit?
Right.
That's great.
And it's cool.
They almost sued me to make me take credit. Actually.
Really? Now what is this I'm reading? You have an IQ of 160? Is this true? Tell the truth.
That's what my mom says. I've never done that.
Have you taken IQ tests?
I did. I took an IQ test when I was a little kid. And
is that one of those things that becomes like movie legend, that you have this IQ of 160 and even you don't believe it?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I've never taken an IQ test that I can remember in my life. I'm sure my mom had me do
Answer
one
this question.
when I was a little kid,
What number
Oh, no.
does not belong in the following series?
Wait, no, wait a minute now.
No,
You're
this
asking
is
me
it.
numbers. I can't even remember my own phone number.
But how can a guy with an IQ of 160 not know? These are IQ questions.
No. Well, I did. I told you I don't ever remember taking an IQ test. I maybe took one, a 5-year-old version.
Somebody must have
all right, when
tested
you're
you.
5 years old, and thus
Tell me if you
came
know
out
the
that
answer.
way.
Tell
I
me
told you these numbers get you into trouble.
Tell me if you know the answer to this, okay? Just tell me if you know the answer to this.
Maybe
All right.
you are.
You might be a genius if you don't know it.
You were asking me the worst thing when it comes to numbers. I'm telling
All right,
you, I don't
okay.
even know my own phone number.
But if you got an IQ 160, you got to be able to
Somehow
answer
this will come to you.
Well, I'll know if you have an IQ of, because I couldn't answer these questions. I'll be honest with you. I'm an idiot.
But
I know I have a very.
I'm in a deficit here when it comes to numbers. At some
Let's
point in
see
my
what
life,
happens. Let's see what happens.
I blocked out the
Which of the 5 numbers, just listen, is least like the other 4? See, now I'm already gone.
You don't even understand the
I don't even understand the question, right? Which of the 5 numbers
I'm hoping
is the least like the other 4? Just listen. 2, 7, 3, 8, 5.
I'd almost need to write that down.
All right, okay. Okay, 2, 7, 3, 8, 5.
That's least like.
Least
The other
like the
4.
other 4. See, I think if you're
Which
a genius,
one doesn't belong?
I think geniuses know this right away.
It's
I don't.
You don't know, right?
Clue.
Isn't it number
I don't
8?
even really kind of understand it. I'm like, what?
Like.
It's 8 because it's like got one more than the rest.
No.
No. 8 is the only one that isn't a prime number.
That's right.
See, but if you're a genius, you know that.
I don't even know what a prime number is.
Yeah, I don't either.
Was it like a prime cut?
I don't even.
It's not divisible by
Yeah, is
anything.
it the part away from
You
the
could
muscle?
you could ask me that question again, and I still wouldn't get it right. See, that's my problem.
What was the answer? 8?
Yeah, I always wonder, like when.
We asked somebody these questions a week ago. You still don't know the answer?
No, I don't.
No.
All right, here.
I'm
All right.
I'm a little selective in my genius.
All right. Listen to this. Which of the following 5 is least like the others? You ready?
Yeah.
Copper, nickel, iron, brass, tin. I wouldn't know that.
Which is the least?
Which
like
of the
the
following 5 is least like the others? Copper, nickel, iron, brass, tin.
Copper?
Yeah, you see, I don't know. It's brass. It's an alloy. All the others are simple metals. Who would know that?
I didn't know that one.
I don't know. Who cares?
Oh, hey, you got an IQ of 160. I'm downgrading you. I say you don't have an IQ of 160. All right, listen. Let's go through it. Shoot. You were working in a video store. I love this story. I think it's great. And I don't know how many people are aware
But
of it.
did you go to film school or anything?
Nope.
Nothing.
Good Lord.
I didn't even go to high school. I dropped out in junior high. I dropped out in the 9th grade.
Wow.
Not even high school yet.
And were your parents disappointed in you?
Well, my mom. It was funny because my mom has always. Actually, it's very strange because she's always said that she let me quit school when I wanted to quit school just because.
Boy, my mom wanted. Your mom's cool.
Well,
she'd let you do that.
She, I remember exactly how it went down, and she doesn't. All right, what happened was, I'd spent 3 weeks having ditched. All right, and you know that situation where you've ditched for so long.
You can't even catch up.
By the time you go back to school, you're going to get in real trouble because the minute you show up, they're going to call your parents.
Right.
So you're going to get busted anyway. You might as well just stay out until they finally call them because the day you do go back is the day they're going to get called.
See, that's always my nightmare. Whenever I have a dream, my dream is that I've skipped so much school that I can't even catch up or go back. But you really did it.
Oh yeah, no, I did. Well,
and where would you go in 9th grade? You would just hang out with your friends?
Where were you
go to the mall or go see a movie in the afternoon or
Really?
just go hang out.
And you knew you wanted to be a filmmaker?
Then I wanted. I hadn't really quite got to the filmmaking thing yet. Then
Where are
I
you
wanted to be just
growing
an
up?
actor.
Yeah. Where is this all taking place?
This is in the South Bay area of Los Angeles.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
a lot of different cities all around the South Bay.
Right.
Hawthorne, Torrance.
So you
Carson.
grew up in California?
Yeah.
All right. And in 9th grade, you drop out of school. Your mom doesn't even have a choice, really, because you're just such a screw-up that you just...
Well, what happened, though, is,
Right.
we get into an argument about it when I get busted for it. All right. We get into an argument. And you know how, like, you throw crap in your parents' face in the middle of an argument, and you go, well, I quit anyway.
Right.
All right. And she's like, oh, no, you don't quit, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I knew she was going to say that. I mean, like, her whole life was built on pulling herself up by her bootstraps through education.
Right.
All right. So that was the end of that. I mean, that was
wait
just
a
a way
second.
to...
In 9th grade, you're what, 15 years old?
Yeah.
15 years old.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
you know what? I claim you learned enough by the time you're 15 in school.
Actually, I got held back once. So I was actually 16 years old.
You were 16.
Yeah.
So you were of age to quit anyway.
Yeah, I was of age.
You were getting a little too old to be in the 9th grade.
Exactly.
It was getting a little
And if you
embarrassing.
were
I started shaving, all right.
You were the oldest kid in the 9th grade.
If you were this tall, that
Right.
was pretty scary to the teachers anyway.
And are you the kind of guy who gets laid a lot? Because and when I take you up to a director, I mean, you get major pieces of ass now. I mean, you're not a bad-looking guy now that I'm looking at you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Now that I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking you over. You're not a bad-looking guy, right, Robin? He's not a bad-looking guy.
Well, he's not Brad Pitt.
No, but he's...
Well, I didn't claim to be.
You're not a good-looking enough guy to be getting Mira Sorvino like you are now, right?
No, I am.
You are a good-looking enough guy.
I'm a good enough looking guy to hold my woman.
Don't you think your woman wants you because you're a director, not because of your looks?
No,
Were you getting that caliber of woman in the 9th grade? No way.
In the 9th grade, no, but as an adult, yes.
You even got laid before you became a famous director.
In the video store.
In the video store, you were getting laid?
Not getting laid. I was kind of like when I was like, because I was pretty early in my 20s, like 22 or something like that.
When you
I
first
was,
got
like, a
laid?
little shy.
Wait a second. You were 22 when you first got laid?
No, I was 22 in the video store.
22. Everyone must have thought you were a real loser. 22 years old working in a video store.
Oh, my mom did for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this looked pretty bad, didn't it? And you wanted to be...
Wait. 22 is about the time that you should be working in a video store. 5 years later is when I started feeling like a loser.
Yeah.
Let's get it straight.
Right,
now,
that's
all right?
pretty
22
bad.
is okay.
Now,
26 is something else.
Little shaky.
26, you were still in the video store.
Yeah.
Right, and you hadn't written a script, you hadn't done anything. Had you acted yet?
Not really, because actually...
Why did you say here you played an Elvis impersonator on an episode of The Golden Girls?
No, I did that. Yeah, that happened during that time.
Really?
Yeah,
No kidding. I'd like to see tape of that.
They showed it on Kenan when I was on Kenan.
Oh, yeah?
They showed
Yeah?
it.
Pretty funny, huh?
Well, the thing, actually, it was actually kind of funny when they show it because I went through two major big periods as far as, like, look and style was concerned. All through, like, my school years and childhood and all that stuff. Well, not childhood, school years.
Right.
All right. I was like the white kid that went to an all-black school that hung around all the black guys and everything and just had this black thing going.
Right.
Then, about, like, 18 years old, I got way into rockabilly music.
Really?
Yeah.
What a weird thing to go to.
Big way.
No
all right?
kidding.
I just fancied myself. I was like the second coming of Elvis Presley.
Right.
All right. And so... I just, I dyed my hair black. I wore it in this big old pompadour.
So you liked Elvis?
I dug on Elvis.
And then when they were looking for an Elvis impersonator, you went down there and auditioned.
Yeah, well, it's like what I had done is I had put on my resume.
Right.
You know how they have like special skills, juggling, singing in the shower, that kind of stuff.
Right.
I wrote, does Elvis impersonation. Not like I'm like playing a Ramada Inn, but I could do an impersonation of Elvis. All right.
Let me hear your Elvis impersonation.
No.
Not that good, is
I'm
it?
too much of an actor now. I don't do impersonations. I only do performances. Only performances.
And your acting teacher is the guy from Dukes of Hazzard, Roscoe P. Coltrane?
That's him, yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
And
I only want acting teachers that have action figures out on them.
And you were a lowly production assistant.
You're shocked by that. How did you
Yes,
even speak?
I know.
Well, I got you to crack.
You did. You were a lowly production assistant on a Dolph Lundgren workout tape.
Oh my!
And you had to clean up dog poop.
That is definitely the case.
From the studio parking lot, so that Dolph wouldn't get his trainers dirty.
That you nailed it. Actually, it wasn't from the studio parking lot. It was like in Venice Beach, like one of the like more disgusting areas of California. They had like this little patch of grass.
Yeah.
Where him and two other dudes were like going to do their little workout thing.
Was Dolph mean to you?
Yeah.
He was.
I bet he's sorry now.
And he must be real sorry now.
Sorry now.
Is he one of those guys who would never get work in one of your films? Never. Yeah, right. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Paybacks are great.
Actually, I mean, he did the thing that only really non-stars do who think they're stars.
What did he do?
He totally had a temper tantrum with a PA.
Oh, that ain't
You
cool.
just don't do that.
You don't do
That's
that.
just-
Robin's done that, but I would never.
Stop it. I never have tantrums with anybody but you.
Right.
I mean, literally a situation where, like, you know, it's like they're waiting for him. He's in the makeup trailer. It's taking forever.
Right.
I don't care if he ever gets there or not.
Right. Who cares?
Yeah. And they like, Quentin, you got to go. Not the first AD who should be doing this. All
Right.
Quentin, the PA.
Right.
Go in there and
get Dolph out of his
him,
trailer. Right.
And so I go in there and like, you know, they're waiting for you. They sent me in here to wait for you. And he's like, can't you see that we're all working? Are we not screwing around? You see him doing my hair. You see her doing my makeup. Can you not see that we are doing what we need to do?
Right.
Get out of here.
Right. Is that the F word?
that was the F
Yeah,
word.
sorry.
Right.
I forgot my
where you were. That happens to a lot of people on here. All right. So how does it feel to know that there is a college class? One of our interns was like, hey, man, when Quentin Tarantino comes here, can I get him his coffee? Like, they were taking a lot.
Trying to get your
Because this kid, like, evidently idolizes you, and he had to take a college course on you. I mean, that's got to be somewhat flattering, right?
Oh, it's extremely flattering.
When do you start getting really high-caliber women? I mean, when, like, okay, you're working in the video store, you date, and I understand that, all right? It's not like you're some kind of social pariah. You knew chicks and everything like that. How old were you when you first get laid?
16.
16 years old. Okay, that's like
Isn't
me.
that about standard age now?
Yeah, 16 is about right. When you start hearing 19,
He's getting
20,
younger, though.
guy's a loser. You know what I mean?
Younger.
Harvey, how old were you when you first got laid? Harvey, by the way, runs Miramax Pictures.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Big guy in the film industry.
Yeah. How old were you?
Still haven't gotten laid.
Really? Oh, I bet.
Harvey started at 12. Hey, just look at him. You can tell he started at 12.
Harvey, did you get laid at 12? Is that true? Yeah. Well, you can bang any chick you want now, right? Yeah, oh, yeah. Fred goes, oh, yeah.
If Fred says I'll let you bang him.
Yeah. Harvey, you married or are you single? Hey. You're married? Oh, so you got to do it on the side, huh? All right, no problem with that. Okay, so when are you a... way to go, Harvey. Way to choke under pressure, yeah.
If I would have been handling the movie, you would have had a Golden Globe nomination.
Really? Is that true?
Definitely.
Thank you.
And maybe an Academy nomination.
Yeah, I'm a little picked at that. My movie deserved some sort of nomination. I'll get to this Jackie Brown movie in a minute, though. I got to go through your whole life.
I don't.
Yeah, we're still early.
All right, yeah.
We haven't even made a movie.
I'm not thumping the drum yet. Let's go.
All right, so you're doing a bunch of crummy jobs in Hollywood. You're an Elvis impersonator in The Golden Girls. You're cleaning up dog crap for Dolph Lundgren. And how do you get your first? What is your first big break, like directing? What is that?
Oh, Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs, because you make that on your own.
Yeah, but there's some things that happened before that.
Like what?
He writes some stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how I was able to get in. It's like I'd spent 5 years trying to get different films off the ground. I'd written True Romance and spent about I think 3 years
writing
to get that going as a directing thing for me to no avail whatsoever.
Well, who would hire you as a director? You hadn't even done anything, right?
Exactly. No, I wasn't even trying to get go into a studio or something and have them say let's do it. I was trying to do a limited partnership kind of thing and get doctors and gynecologists to invest money in it.
Yeah, where was Miramax then? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So you would pitch. You would go around to gynecologists and stuff and say, "Hey, you want to be in the movies?"
Yeah, it did. I never quite got that far with it. It was but it was just one disappointment after another. Then I wrote Natural Born Killers and tried to get that going as a film.
Couldn't get that going.
Couldn't get that going for another 2 years.
Right.
So then what happens is out of desperation, of tired of considering myself a filmmaker and never shot any film.
Right. In order to be a filmmaker, you got to make a movie.
You got to make a movie.
Right.
All right.
Right.
I wrote Reservoir Dogs to be done for $30,000 because at that moment I had just finally, after all these years, it's not only could I not get True Romance made, I couldn't sell it. I mean, no one wanted it.
Right.
Did
you start to doubt yourself?
No.
You did not?
No.
You knew you were great?
Well, I knew I had something to say.
Right. Okay. You knew you had something to say. Okay. So then
I knew I would like me if I was out there.
Right. You knew there had to be some other people like you who would like your films.
Yeah.
So you somehow make Reservoir Dogs for how much money?
I ended up making it for $1.3 million. But what happened though was I knew I'd sold True Romance, so I had $35,000, Writers Guild minimum. That's what I got paid for that movie. Was minimum. All right. I got 30. I had that money coming. It was the
That's
first
a cool
time in
movie,
my
by the way, True Romance.
I love True Romance.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
got the Elvis impersonation in
Yeah,
there.
got it in there.
That's right. Okay, so you did that, and you get the 30,000.
So this is the first time I've ever had money.
Right.
In my life. I mean,
Right.
I was like a complete minimum wage kid, man.
Yeah, right.
10,000 a year. You know, and I mean, I waited for tax time then.
Right.
That's when you got all your money back.
Right.
So now they got a couple missiles with my name on it. But
so if you
okay,
have $30,000,
right?
Where do you get the rest, $1 million or
No,
so?
what ended up happening is, okay, I'm just going to shoot it like 16 millimeters, starring me and my friends, but it'll be a film, and I knew it was going to be good even that way, and I took it to film festivals. What happened is I showed it to my partner, Lawrence Bender. He's my producing partner since the beginning through now.
Right.
He read it, and he goes, this is pretty good. I mean, we don't have to make this like a home movie. We can like make a real movie.
Yeah, like maybe someone will finance it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, nah. I've heard that all before. They're going to try to talk me out of directing. Screw that. I'm going to make this movie next month. This is the deal. I'm tired of waiting for Hollywood to make my dream come true. I've got the money now. We're going to make it next month.
You realize how many idiots are listening to this now? We're going to go out and waste all their money making movies?
This is what I'm going to do,
Yeah, this is a really dangerous conversation. I know my audience. There's guys sitting there, some dentist is sitting there going, I'm going to hock my house. I'm going to hock my jewelry.
Forget the dentist. There's a kid out there going, yeah, Ma, I'm dropping out of school.
Yeah. You are a really bad role model.
Dangerous.
Yeah. But hey, if you make it, you get Mira Sorvino.
There you go.
That's
There you
the prize, man. I can't wait to hear about that. Go ahead. Yeah,
So anyway, the thing is, what happened was, I give him like 2 months to get it set up, and if not, then I'm going to make it the way I'm talking about, 30,000.
Okay, right.
With my own money.
Okay.
All right. It was a whole different situation because, he's trying to set it up, and he knows he's only got 2 months with it.
You know what's great about the story? I'm watching Harvey Weinstein stare at you like a man in love.
Oh, have you noticed that?
He's the head of Miramax.
Harvey thinks he's the funniest guy.
Harvey's ready to put his head in Quentin's lap.
He's laughing way too hard at every joke. It's really pitiful.
Oh, Quentin, please.
Stop pitiful.
Quentin, no matter, it's almost like, Quentin, no matter how many times you tell this story, I want you.
Well, you know what
I want you so bad.
I have to say, this is what people accuse me of with Howard, so watching it is really interesting.
Yeah, right. Have you ever seen a guy more in love? Are you in love with Quentin Tarantino?
I think he's the best filmmaker out there.
Yeah, I mean,
and a good guy.
Yeah. Oh, look at you.
But he got.
I wish my wife.
I
wish my wife would stare at me the way you're staring at him. God, that would be great to have some of that kind of romance. You're in love with Quentin Tarantino.
Yes.
Yeah,
true.
I bet you don't stare at your wife like that.
No, I don't.
You don't. You know, I mean, you got to see what's going on. It's a little unnerving. Never seen anything like it. It's great when the head of a studio is that much in love with you, isn't it?
Hey, no, it's a family here, man. I'm the unofficial Weinstein.
If this is a family, then incest is going on. All right, so wait a second. You're telling me
from the hills of Tennessee.
Evidently. All right, listen to me. So you're telling me you get this. Somehow your partner gets together $1 million.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me just say one last thing about that was really cool was the fact that I go in there to meet these people who are interested in possibly doing the movie, these little companies. And then, they're used to people coming in there like me, never done anything.
Right.
All right, one talking them out of directing. Here, they know that they'd already swallowed the pill that I was going to direct it by the time I walked in the door. All right, because we didn't have time to wait.
Nobody wanted you to direct this thing because, after all, who the hell are you? You've never directed.
But on Reservoir Dogs, like I said, it was different, though. They'd already swallowed that pill, so now we're going to sit here and talk about it.
Right.
All right. And they're used to hey, come here, make my dream come true. Get the movie made. Anything to get the movie made.
Right.
All right. Well, I go in there. I can make the movie exactly the way I want to make it, exactly the movie I want to make with my $30,000.
Right. So why do I need you?
If you want to give me $1.3 million to make the movie, the same movie, hey, I'll do that.
Right. I'll
keep my money.
Yeah. Right.
But if you want to change it, forget it. I'm out the door, all right?
Right.
Not even like some jerk you can only hear the sound of his own voice, but they come in there, well, we don't like the ending, we don't like this, we don't like blah, 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 blah,
right.
blah.
You're telling them this. So what do they say?
And well, that's what if they say that, okay, we don't like this, we want to change this, can make Mr. Blonde a girl, can we put so-and-so in the movie?
Right.
I'm like, you know what, I don't really think that we want to make the exact same movie, so I'm just going to be hitting the road, but thank you very much for your time, and thanks a lot.
Uh-huh.
And we'd walk out the door, and they would be like, what the hell
just happened?
What was that?
You're supposed to be kissing their ass.
Right, exactly.
Right.
And you know what? Just going in there with that.
So did you make the film for $1.3 million, or did you make it for $30,000?
No, I made it for $1.3 million.
You did make it for
I got exactly what I wanted.
Right. They wouldn't mess with you.
Exactly.
Full control. And you ended up making Reservoir Dogs, and that thing made a lot of money.
Exactly.
Right. It'd be caught on, and
but the nice thing about being spoiled early on, is when it comes, I think artists should be spoiled, and artists should be able to make the movie they want to make. And the thing is cool about being spoiled early on is you really can't work any other way after that.
Right.
Because you work at another radio station,
Yes.
following the rules that everybody else has
Just
to
pay
follow.
me, I'll do whatever I have to do. I
Right,
don't
yeah,
care.
like that's happened in your career.
Right. No, I could not. This is the way I have to work.
Yeah, and that's...
I'm an artist, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean I am an artist, right? Right, of course. I didn't realize this was art.
This crap is our art.
This is our art. This really is. You're absolutely right. I've never been called an artist
Like,
before.
I would be so... I
appreciate
would be
that.
so scared to appear to be kissing your ass, but
No.
your show is rocking.
Oh, thanks, man. I heard a rumor that you were a fan and that you listened to it during the making of Jackie Brown.
Oh, yeah, every morning. I mean, I was like thinking, I don't have to think. I know, every single solitary day.
Right.
All right, driving to set, like at, 4 or 5 in the morning and everything, I always listen to your show.
Well, then well, that's exciting. If somehow I was part of the creative process in my own small way.
And, I have to mention the driver. She'll she always put it on every morning.
Give
Sunday,
a shout out to
Sunday
her.
Clooney.
Yeah, Sunday Clooney.
Sunday Clooney. No,
Interesting.
Sunday Cooney. Sorry, I'm a liar.
Sunday Cooney.
Sunday Cooney.
Cooney.
Not Cooney. Cooney.
So fast forward a bit. Pulp Fiction comes out,
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and then you become like a megastar, right? You're now a superstar director. And then it seems like you went away for a while. Like you were just sort of hanging out. Why? You just didn't feel inspired?
Yeah, well, he appeared in some movies, and a couple of other things came out.
But you just hung for a while?
Yeah, well, what happened is, it's like, what people didn't realize, I took about like I didn't do another movie for 3 years.
I thought you were just out of the movies. I figured you're not going to make any more.
Yeah, he's going to make one great film and then go away.
That's what I would do.
That's
Make one great one.
See, I didn't mind that idea. I mean,
Right.
it's
Why
like,
not?
It's like there was a Jim Morrison or something kind of thing in the back of my head. Hey,
Yeah.
you're like Terrence Malick, man. 2 great movies, just
Kill
become
yourself.
Katie Salinger.
Yeah,
all right,
go
see you
off
later.
to France.
all right?
Be like Jim Morrison or
You know.
something. That's what I thought. I really thought you were doing that because I'd open up the paper and I'd see every morning like, Quentin Tarantino's at this party, that party, and I go, what is this guy? Just go to parties now? When's he going to make?
I don't go to that many parties, man.
Dude,
I'm
you
not,
go to
I'm
parties.
not the guy. I'm
You're
not
a
the guy.
party maniac.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
There was a whole period. You were at every award show.
Yeah.
Well, my movie was nominated. You know
Yeah,
what?
man, you were really
I
out
don't care if
there.
I win the Super Bowl, but I got to show up at the game.
So when do you get to the good stuff? All right, because I
Like
think
you wouldn't go to the award show if you're nominated.
Quentin, get to the good stuff. So like, when do you start dating actresses and stuff? Is Mira the first one, or did you have others before that, like famous stuff?
Didn't you have a little fling with
Yeah, who did
Uma?
Oh, Uma Thurman. I'd like to bang her until her head falls off. How's that, man? Was that great?
We had a unconsummated, unspoken, very nice
Unconsummated?
relationship.
You had an unconsummated?
Unconsummated, yeah.
Oh, darn.
You made because she was in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
And you fell in love with your actress. That's perfectly understandable.
No, I didn't fall in love with her. We had a nice friendship. We had a romantic friendship.
You didn't bang her?
That happened.
And you're telling me you could have a romantic friendship with a girl and not bang her?
I would not even, and this is no joke, I would not even think of having a relationship with an actress. And I was free then. When I was doing
You
Pulp
were
Fiction,
single.
I was single.
Right.
All right. I would not think of having a romantic relationship with an actress while I was making a movie.
That is so goddamn professional.
Isn't that why you do it?
That's why. Why did you get into film then? I'd work at a video store if I didn't want to get laid. So,
The thing is, and I'm not even just trying. It's just like, it's like, you know what? If this is real, this is going to be there afterwards.
Right.
All right. And if it's not real, then let's not
I
let
could
it
never
get in the way of anything.
Can I be honest with you? I could never be that patient.
That's way too rational.
I would. That is so professional and rational. You know what I mean? I would say, hey, Uma Thurman wants me. I'm the director. I know. Hey, listen, I probably should wait till it's over, but I can't help myself.
Maybe it's a movie, maybe it's me. Who cares?
I'd have sex with her. I'd have sex with Uma Thurman. I just would. I don't care. I don't care about people. Sometimes you break the rules.
Listen to you. Meanwhile, you do nothing.
But I got.
Well, what do you know?
Yeah.
I've had my share.
Yeah, right.
Well, I would if I could get free.
Well, I also got to say something though. I guess it's about like Uma. It's like,
She's a hot piece of ass.
Well, I got to say this.
Who's better, her or Mira, in terms of looks?
Oh, stop.
Oh, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll answer that question.
Please.
Okay.
You would know. You're a director.
My feeling about Uma is I really like Uma a lot, and we get along really well. She doesn't strike me sexually.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, she's really pretty.
You might be gay.
No, she's really pretty, but Mira's hot.
Well, wait a second. Let me ask you something.
All right. There's a sensuality about Mira, and I don't.
Oh, I'm not knocking Mira. We're going to get to Mira in a minute. But Uma, is...
Mira, Uma, listen to his name.
Yeah, really weird names. But, well, it's Hollywood. Her name is probably Estelle Schwartz. So, yeah, Uma, terrible in Batman. Did you see Batman?
I didn't see Batman, no.
Horrible performance. You would not have been impressed.
I've actually heard that she gave the best performance in that movie.
Awful.
I've read some reviews of that.
There were no good performances.
Harvey, did you see Batman?
She was the best in the movie.
Wrong. I thought you knew something. Now I clearly see.
Who was the best
Get out of
in the
here.
movie? Nobody was good.
Who was the best in that
Uma
movie?
was good.
Uma was good in that movie?
You think she's the worst in that movie? Like,
Yes. Worse than anyone in the movie.
No, not worse than George Clooney.
Like,
well, George Clooney didn't get to do anything. I mean, Uma was horrible. Probably horrible directing.
I'm talking about two friends of mine, and I haven't seen the movie, so I can't properly defend them.
Uma is a good actress. Don't get me wrong, very good in Pulp Fiction. But I blame the director. Yeah, I blame the director. I think this guy is a horrible director. The guy who directed Batman. Schumacher. Horrible. Not bad. Horrible. I'm not afraid to say it. Just because you are, Harvey. All right.
I think you're wrong. Joel Schumacher's a good director.
Really?
Well, then why don't
What
you
did he
have
direct
him
that's
directing
good?
something for you?
Joel Schumacher did Flatliners. He did St. Elmo's Fire. He did The Lost Boys.
All right, those were good. He is a good director. All right, then you're right. It was a good movie.
And he was a brilliant production designer before he was a director.
Really?
Hey, you know what?
Go ahead, rain on my parade.
You know something weird about Joel Schumacher?
I don't really know the man.
Harvey knows something about film.
Yeah, I don't know anything, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You know what blows my mind about Joel Schumacher?
What?
All right. You've seen him. You've heard him. You know what he's like, right?
I don't really know the man.
No, but you've seen him on interviews
Yes,
and stuff like
yeah.
that. You got a mental image.
I do.
All right. He wrote Car Wash.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. Yeah, where'd that come from?
It's like that's like one of the coolest movies of the 70s, and he wrote it. Joel Schumacher wrote Car Wash.
That isn't half as mind-blowing to me than the fact that you didn't have intercourse with Uma Thurman. That is more mind-blowing. I mean, seriously, I don't get it.
It's kind of a story.
Joel Schumacher could write Car Wash all day long.
Yeah,
all right.
but you not having intercourse with Uma Thurman. So you're telling me, even though you had a relationship with her, you were her boyfriend.
No, I wasn't a boyfriend.
Not a boyfriend.
You were not.
I was not a boyfriend. I was a director. We
Oh,
had
but what
a
about
romantic
afterward?
Friendship.
And afterward, there was no romance.
No.
Really?
She split, and I split, and we just.
So you used to kiss a little bit and stuff like that. Interesting.
She didn't do it for him.
I can't believe it.
She doesn't do it for me that way.
Wow. That's big news. Let me absorb that.
We have to stop for a moment.
We have to stop for a moment.
Ladies
Let me catch my
and
breath.
gentlemen.
That's major news. I'm sorry. See, I'd write a movie about that. I really would. That would be my... Harvey, I need financing.
Forget that.
You got it.
finally get to a point now. You've made this movie. Everybody wants to know you and see you. Do you start calling the modeling agencies and hooking yourself up?
Now, you were on a major role after Pulp Fiction. Yeah. Have you ever gone through a magazine and said, hey, there's a model I'd like to date?
Until you just said it right now, it never occurred to me to do something like that.
Now you'll be doing it?
No.
That is, what is the wildest thing you were involved with after Pulp Fiction sexually? I mean, were you having 2 or 3 women at the same time? I mean, I would probably think you're a single guy. Mm-hmm. I would take advantage of this. I'm sorry. I would. I just would. In fact, I want to take advantage of that. Of whatever it is I've got going on. All right? I mean, you must have found it terribly intoxicating. All of Hollywood at your feet. Am I correct?
It was interesting. It was an interesting ride.
27 years old, you were in a video store. Now you're the hottest director in the country. You're single, and you can have anyone you want.
Well, I'll tell you.
What do you do? Do you go berserk for a while? Do you do a lot of coke? What do you do?
No, I didn't do that.
No. Look at Harvey saying no. What, you know everything about him?
Harvey knows the whole story.
Yeah.
Even when you started asking him about Uma, he's like yesing and knowing. He's like there for
Harvey,
everything.
Harvey, why don't you get a life of your own, okay? Seriously, it's pathetic. Really sad. No, just sit there and don't move. Never saw a guy. Guy's the head of a studio. Knows more about Quentin Tarantino than anything I've ever seen.
Intimate details.
Yes, Quentin didn't like Uma that way. Okay, good.
What does
I'm Miramax's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, evidently. It's a big
what
deal.
does Quentin eat for breakfast?
Yeah. Well, how often does Quentin move his bowels?
Oh.
What kind of brand does he eat? All right, Quentin. Ignore Harvey. Harvey's not too much of a role.
He does ignore me.
Okay. Quentin, you're telling me now you're famous. You have Hollywood at your...
I'll tell you the time. I'll tell you the time when I...
You had to go berserk.
I never really went... Well, I guess I went... Not berserk. I just, had fun, all right?
Dated actresses?
It wasn't after Pulp Fiction. It was in between. It was from Reservoir Dogs to Pulp Fiction, which was about 2 years.
Right.
I was in a good situation.
Right.
Everyone in, the big cities,
yes.
L.A., New York, they knew who I was.
That's good enough.
and England was out of control because Reservoir Dogs was just so huge.
Big movie over there.
So, you know, I went on.
How much money did Reservoir Dogs end up making?
At the end of the day, worldwide,
Yes.
the movie cost $1.3 million and ended up like making $22 million.
That's nice, right, Harvey?
That's a very nice.
You'll take
profit.
that any time.
You'll take it.
Yeah.
You know, in America,
In fact, Harvey has taken it. Quite frankly.
Well, it was kind of cool because in America it played like a successful little art film.
Right.
But overseas,
It was
played
big.
like a big movie.
Right.
It played like a competitive movie.
People liked it.
Yeah.
Okay. So then
What I did in that time, because I spent a year on the film festival circuit.
Go ahead.
You're all over the world.
Yeah.
See, that's when you start banging
That's
asses.
it, man.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why you go on a film festival.
And that's where all the starlets show up. and
I
all
went
the
to
girls.
Cannes. I could have gotten laid every night.
There you go, man.
That's what he was doing.
You know what an
It's like-
aphrodisiac it is to a woman to see a giant float of a guy in the water that almost gets shot down by the French police? That's an aphrodisiac,
No,
okay?
I used to joke during the time between Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction that I was
Yeah.
going to like write a book on a year on the film festival circuit or how I spent a year getting laid by foreign chicks.
Yeah, it must have been amazing, right? I mean, and then you're saying to yourself, I cannot believe my good life, right? I mean, that's got to make you happy.
I was Dean Martin for a little bit.
I'm not I'm not a happy man. I don't consider myself a happy man. I'm rather sad and pathetic. But that to me would create some sort of artificial happiness in me. I would feel happy.
Artificial. That still would be artificial.
Yeah, but it would be happy. It would be. I would have a mood set where I'd be happy.
Weird.
I need to be happy like that.
But now the thing is,
Harvey, go get me some whores quickly. So you're telling me. So how do you meet a Mira Sorvino? What?
Don't you meet her like at the Academy Awards or something?
No. Actually, what happened was
this is the good stuff.
Yeah, I was with.
Where are you going, Harvey? Sit down. You got to go.
What do you got to do?
He's got to pee. He's got to go eat. Weinstein brothers can really pack it in. Go ahead. Guy just ran out of here. So how do you meet a Mira Sorvino?
How I met Mira was
this is romantic.
I was with somebody already,
right?
And I'd met her.
You were there at a party with a girl.
Who were you with?
Who were you with?
Oh, I was with my old girlfriend that I was with from.
She famous?
No, she's not famous.
Not famous.
No. I've been with her for 3 years before,
right?
And then we broke up for like about 3 years, and then we got together right at the time that Pulp Fiction was getting ready to open.
Bad move.
And it was great. That's why I didn't go crazy that year because I really loved her, and she's a really great gal, and she kept my feet on the ground. She was like in the middle of all this Elvis BS.
Right.
Here was like this person that was just like, couldn't be like a more regular human being keeping me on the ground.
Keeping you grounded. So you go to this.
It ended up like, anyway, the thing is.
You go to a party.
Yeah. I go to a party, and I go to like, it was the New York Film Critics Award. And
Nice.
This was like around the time of Pulp Fiction.
Right.
And Harvey Weinstein invites a whole bunch of us out to the restaurant.
The head of Miramax.
Right,
Go
exactly.
ahead. Yeah.
And one of the people there is Mira Sorvino.
Nice looking chick.
Really nice looking chick. She was doing Mighty Aphrodite at the time.
Oh.
All right.
Got the right credentials. Go ahead. Yes.
And so it's just like, I'm talking and somebody else at the table's talking and she's talking, and I'm like, wow, this chick's really cool.
Yeah.
She's really neat.
Harvard chick, right?
Yeah. What?
Well-educated
Yeah.
Harvard.
And what really blew me away is I was like always this big, Asian file liking, Chinese movies and stuff like that.
Right.
And it turns out that like she speaks Mandarin. fluently.
Really? And you got to be smart for that.
She spent like a year in China. All right.
That's got to impress a guy.
And I was really, really impressed.
And she started speaking Chinese to you?
She spoke a little Chinese, yeah.
Oh, that's nice, man.
And it was like...
I'm into foot binding myself.
Oh, you.
Yeah, that's my
Quiet
thing.
over there. I'm listening to the story.
Yeah.
I want to know how quick he got into her pants.
Well, the thing is,
yeah.
It took a long time.
Really?
Yeah, well, what happened was, it was like, I mean, I was with somebody, and I wasn't on the make or anything,
No.
but it was like, she was this really cool person. I had this one dinner with her. I didn't see her again for another year.
You start calling her during the year?
No.
Nothing.
No.
No contact.
No contact whatsoever.
Right.
Whole year passes.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm like breaking up with my girlfriend, and I end up going to the Toronto Film Festival for the movie I did 4 Rooms.
Okay.
All right. She's there with Mighty Aphrodite.
Nice.
All right. On the plane, I get the Variety review about Mighty Aphrodite. And it's just, A Star is Born, Mira Sorvino steals the show,
Right.
blah, 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 blah,
You
blah.
say, hey, I could have banged her. Go ahead.
I mean, what I actually thought at the moment, because it was like, I mean, I just met her one time. You've gone to dinners with
Right.
somebody one time, and you have a really nice conversation with them. I was thinking of her like this was a friend of mine, even though I only met her once.
Right.
But this is so great for my friend. You know,
Right. You were
felt
happy for her.
I felt that happy for her. Now,
You pick up the phone and call her.
no, I end up going. The plane lands. I'm in the Toronto Film Festival, and I first thing off the plane, they take me to this party, and there she is.
Nice.
All right, and then so the thing is, I'm sitting there, and
then you have sex with her that night?
No, I didn't have sex with her that night. I'm sitting there and I'm talking to her, and we're like, getting along and everything, and it's all going cool.
Yeah.
And
And she's wearing tight clothes and everything?
She's looking nice. She has
a big chest.
And I'm getting ready to go to this Chinese movie.
Right.
And at the same time, Harvey Weinstein is there. All right.
He seems to be everywhere you are.
Harvey's always there.
Well, it's a film festival. What are you expecting?
Harvey's really got to get a life.
And so he is going to this Miramax movie, The Journey of August King, or whatever the hell that was called. All right, that's playing at the festival.
You get in there.
He wants Mira to go, for the Miramax thing, go see that movie. Meanwhile, Mario and Melvin Van Peebles are there. They had the movie Panther that was there. All right, they're talking to Mira, hey, we're going to go out and have some jerk chicken. You want to come with us?
Right.
And I throw down the offer of going to the Hong Kong film. All right, so she has all these different offers.
There's options. She can go with the two brothers. She can go with you. She can go anywhere.
And her agent at the time was there, and she's saying, and he goes well, what do you want to do, Mira? She goes, I want to go with Quentin. See the Hong Kong.
Nice. And you got her that night? You became lovers that night?
No, we didn't become lovers that night. But what happened at the
romance is great. It is great.
This is the romantic part. Don't turn it into anything dirty.
All right.
What happened is we went to the theater to see the movie, and
you copped a
it was a big deal that I've got a nice following in Toronto. Right. So it was turning into kind of push, shove, Day of the Locust kind of craziness.
Great.
Yeah, good. That looks good for the chick.
Yeah.
Imagine you go out with a girl and guys are shoving to get near you.
No. It was okay.
You're as good as in her pants. You're as good as in her pants.
This is not a bad move.
Yeah. This is all right.
I hire people to do that when I go out on a date. That's nice.
I end up holding her hand just so she'll chill out from all the pushing and shoving, so she wouldn't get nervous or something like that.
Right.
So it's cool. We go and we sit down. We're sitting down in the theater. We're sitting down next to each other, and I'm still holding her hand.
Oh.
All right. Movie starts.
Devil you.
I'm still holding her hand.
This is romantic.
All right.
Yeah.
And so she's sitting here and she's thinking, okay, now is he holding my hand buddy, friend-like? All right, or is there something more?
She knows what's going on. Yeah.
And so she just kind of moves her hand just a little bit. All right, just to see
what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. And I move my hand just a little bit. All right. And then we both, okay, here we go.
And then you banged her?
No, I didn't bang her. What I did is I
in a movie theater.
What I ended up doing is it was one of those things where I actually leaned over to whisper something in her ear, like when you're watching a movie, hey, blah, 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 blah. All right.
You kissed her.
I leaned over and I just kissed her on the cheek, pressed my face into her face.
Yes.
All right, and we proceeded because we didn't want to make out where everyone in the world could watch it. All right.
Why, you wouldn't make out in a movie theater?
What?
You wouldn't make out in a movie theater?
I would make out in a movie theater. I didn't want to make out at the Toronto Film Festival with everyone looking at it.
Right, because you were a big deal there.
Right.
But Robin said she went to see Amistad last night.
Yeah,
and Trump walked in at a screening with his new hot girlfriend. And he says to Robin, hey, is this supposed to be some kind of good film? And Robin goes, yes. He heard it's pretty good.
Yeah.
He sits down, and I guess Trump was looking for a makeout movie, not knowing anything about Amistad. So 20 minutes in, he picked up his bimbo and ran right out, man. Nobody wants to watch black slaves being beaten when they're on a date, What
was that Seinfeld episode?
It was
where he goes, he makes out during Schindler's List.
Oh, that's cold, man.
Yeah.
Making out during Schindler's List. Well, evidently Trump couldn't handle the Amistad thing. Yeah, it wasn't really happening. So
the thing is, we're actually kind of making out, but it just looks like I'm just talking to her.
Ah, nice. You're leaning over.
There's very, very skullduggerous going on.
This is sexy, though, right? Yeah. Wait. Nice story. All right, so the new movie is out. I want to make sure I plug this properly.
It's not out yet. It comes out Christmas Day. Right?
Oh, Christmas Day. Jackie Brown, and here you've revived the career of Pam Grier.
So wild.
Who would think to put her in a movie?
Nobody.
I
wouldn't.
I did.
And she looks great, buddy.
You know what's funny about you? Yeah. You remember movies, I guess, from when you were in the video store and stuff, and people that you thought were
just from growing up, too.
Yeah, just from growing up. And you remember Pam Grier, and you said, hey, I'll put her in a movie.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, he had this character. Mm-hmm. And he said, I need some hot, really ballsy woman who can do this part.
Exactly.
And immediately, Pam Grier came to his mind.
Because the character in the book is white.
Yeah.
The book that I based it on, the character's white. And it's I've been saying this, and it sounds like a funny joke, but it actually is very true. I was okay, I need a woman who's about 44, 45, who looks like she's 35.
Right.
And it's like one of the things about it is, Robin, you've seen the movie, right? The fact that she's like in
Robin
her
loved it.
mid-40s is like a major thing about the plot, isn't it? It's like it's about her options.
That's right.
We pretty much, I mean, I'm not trying to brag, but it's like literally a situation. If pretty much any, most other studios, if they were making the movie, would have changed it to 35 or something
they'd have
like
made
that.
it younger.
They don't like older women in movies. That's true.
And so the thing about it is, you know, I knew it was one of the most important things about it. So I said, okay, she needs to be really in her 40s, but look like she's in her 30s. She needs to be, you know, have a poise and knockout ability.
So you got Pam Grier. You know what's weird about this? I got a call from someone the other day, and they're thinking of making a movie and all this kind of stuff, and they said, you know, we're thinking about Pam Grier.
Yeah, because now everybody's going to think about it.
Yeah, I thought that's pretty cool, you know?
Because he had this woman is cool and hot all at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the whole thing about it is the fact that she's not a criminal in this film,
right?
But she's in this, you know, she's a regular citizen, you know, a member of the working poor, who is like caught in this situation where the cops are breathing down her neck and you know, swearing they're going to give her jail time, and it's that.
You feel like there's a lot of pressure on you with this film?
No, I don't feel like that.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't feel
Well,
like
let me finish what I'm saying. I'll
go ahead.
answer that
Okay,
directly.
go ahead.
All right. And then you've got like Sam Jackson is like this master killer in
I
this
dig
movie,
him.
and he's putting the heat on her. But the thing about her that like fries everyone's mind and it manages her to do what she's got to do is the fact that she doesn't lose her cool.
Right.
When things get hot, she doesn't lose her cool, which is like what normal people can never do. Right, when put in that kind of situation, they fold, they melt.
Oh, right. Sure.
And she just has the ability to play it cool. And it was like,
and you
well,
believe
this sounds like Pam Grier.
Right, and you believe
know, when I'm thinking this Pam Grier would be perfect for this.
And so you cast her.
I cast her. And thus,
Does she have to
turning the
audition?
movie into a Pam Grier movie.
Does she have to audition for a movie like that?
No, I didn't make her read.
You didn't make her read?
No.
You just said,
I
hey,
just
you
wrote
can
it for her. I wrote it for her. I spent a year writing it for her.
But what does the studio say when you say you want to do
Well, the studio was Harvey. He was into it.
Harvey's cool. Listen, he's ready to make love to Quentin.
I guess he'll go along with anything he says.
No, I mean, commercially, seriously. You have a huge hit like Pulp Fiction. That thing made, you know, I don't know what it made, hundreds of millions of dollars or something. I don't know.
Like over $200 million.
Yeah, that's big money. Yeah. And revived John Travolta, all that.
Look at what happened to John Travolta as a result.
You're telling me you don't feel any pressure with this thing coming out?
No, because my career is going to be a long career. It's
right.
You know, it's not the same thing as a rock artist that comes out, has a big old Frampton Comes Live album, and then you got to do the same thing on the second album and hope a lot of people buy it.
Well, let me ask you something. If a film like this, let's say bombs, okay? For some reason people don't go see it. Do you suddenly have to do you have to hide your face and stuff? Is it embarrassing? I know if I do something and it isn't commercially successful, I'm like, oh no, I don't even want to be seen.
Well, to tell you the truth, it's like the movie only cost $12 million.
Right.
It ain't going bomb.
Right.
All right.
No, I'll go see it.
It's gonna do really well because of the price.
You know, he already has a track record.
Right.
I mean, not everything has blown up.
Oh, no, it's not supposed to. Yeah, the thing is this. This movie is not Pulp Fiction. One of the things I keep telling people is, like, if you're expecting Pulp Fiction Part 2, you're going to like the movie, but you ain't going to get what you expected.
Right, it's a different movie.
And it's like, I mean, people, like you said, about talking about the class that guy had on me, all right?
Right.
All right, people talk about me and my career as if I've done 5 films.
Right.
I've done 2.
Right.
See, I've seen all your movies. Oh, you saw both of them, huh?
Yeah.
All right, you know, it's like, this is my 3rd film. All right, and Pulp Fiction was different from Reservoir Dogs. This is different from Pulp Fiction. All right, when I make my 4th movie, it'll be different from those 3. When I make my 5th movie, it'll be different from those 4.
And tell me about this quick. I said this yesterday. I don't know if you heard the show, but
no, I didn't.
Spike Lee saying that you use the word nigger too much in your movies.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
like, I mean, what is he talking about?
Well,
that's a guy who uses the word nigger all the time.
I know. That is my problem with that.
Right. I'm not a big Spike Lee fan. I find him very flawed as a human being, but.
Well, I actually, it's funny. Yesterday, I did the Charlie Rose show, and I actually like full on addressed the whole Spike Lee thing there. But I don't want to turn into a pissing contest and keep talking about it all the time. I'm gonna let that stand.
Yeah.
But my problem, my feeling about this whole nigger issue.
Yes.
Right, and I have a very strong feeling about it. Is like, to me, there's 2 questions going on here.
Right.
All right. When they say that, one question is this. One question is, if they're coming from the place by asking that question that. Where I'm a racist, if they feel in their heart of hearts that I'm coming from a racist place, all right, well, then that's the question. Okay, that's where they're coming from, all right?
Right.
If that's not the case, and that's not the case with Spike, he knows.
Right.
All right. If that's not the case, then it's simply about me being a writer.
Right.
All right? And they cannot say, I can't write another character. They can't say, I can't write black characters, I can't live my black characters, I can't be my black characters, I can't be my Filipino characters.
Right.
I can
You
be
can't
my
write women in that case.
Right.
Exactly. Spike Lee can do the Johnny Cash story if he wants to.
Right.
I'm not saying he can't.
Right.
All right. Knock us out.
Right.
All right. But the thing about it is, as a writer, I am God as a writer.
Right.
And all these characters are mine and they're me, and I'm telling the truth. And you know what? He might not like it, but there's a hell of a lot of black guys in Compton say nigger all the goddamn time.
Right.
All
So
right?
you
I
put
always
in.
said nigger was almost dead until rap brought it back.
Yeah. In Carson, in Inglewood, that's where I'm from. That not everybody, but there's a hell of a lot of guys. Where
And
that's
you're
their thing.
reflecting that in your characters. Well,
Not
that's what
only
I
that,
said. Yeah.
I saw a movie. It was a Wesley Snipes movie
Yeah.
a couple of years ago. I forget the name of it. But he writes these two badass white dude characters.
Right.
And the white dude who's about to, try to kill him says, we're going to go get this African American. And
Yeah.
that
To me,
never
that is the
happened.
biggest lie.
Yeah.
I would, I should be
And you were in
flawed
Spike
for
Lee-
saying something like that.
Right.
If I said something like that,
And you
I
were in
would deserve
Spike
to be beaten up.
And you were in Spike Lee's last movie, right?
Yeah, I was in for a second.
Yeah.
Well, that's what kind of pisses me off about all this.
Like, why couldn't he say it to you? Why is he got to say it in the
That's
press?
it.
Yeah.
That's exactly my problem. He called everybody else and called Army Archer and didn't have the guts to call me. I think it's a cowardice issue.
Yes, because he wants to be in the newspaper very badly. He no longer has any heat.
Well,
He's,
not only that, he once called me to ask me a question, and he didn't really appreciate the response.
Right.
So maybe he's gotten away from that direct confrontation.
I mean, my feeling is, I wasn't even talking directly about Spike. I was talking about how I stand on this issue.
Right.
But the thing about it is, I don't want to say anything more about Spike until Spike calls me on the phone.
Right.
And says what he this is a guy who knows me.
Spike, if you have any balls, you'll call in right now and address the issue, you big
Apparently he's
pussy.
making a career out of this, because I heard he was on Nightline the other night screaming at Debbie Allen about Amistad.
I know.
So
He's screaming about everything.
everything.
He's screaming about everything, and he's an angry guy.
It's like, I'm not President Clinton, and he's not Jesse Jackson, and I don't need his endorsement to make a movie.
Absolutely.
That's right. The movie is called Jackie Brown. It opens Christmas Day. Check it out. It's a new one from Quentin Tarantino. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, it's a blast.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to have you here. That's pretty cool. We don't get big directors off. Oh, this has been Big Director Week.
Big Director Week.
Big Director Week.
James
Yeah,
Cameron
Mr.
and now-
Cameron.
You and James Cameron. All right. It's been great.
Hey, did you hear that? Did you hear that story about a filmmaker gets killed, goes up to heaven, all right, and then he St. Peter's at the gates, and he opens it up and lets him in, and then says, hey, we got a lot of really great filmmakers up here, man. A lot of really great filmmakers. You're gonna really like it. There's Hitchcock over there, there's Howard Hawks over there, Moreau, and he's like, oh wow, this is really cool. And he's taking it in. All of a sudden, he's walking around heaven. And all of a sudden, he sees a movie being made, like Cruise and Grips and Teamsters and stuff going on. And then he sees on the top of like a big giant crane, he sees James Cameron. And he's up there like, directing away and, pointing fingers and stuff, and people are moving. And he goes, whoa, James Cameron's here? I didn't even know James Cameron died. All right? And St. Peter goes, that's actually God. He just thinks he's James Cameron.
Very good. That's great. That's a good one. Quentin Tarantino, thanks, man. And give my love to Mira.
I'll give it all my love.
You going to marry that girl or what?
We'll see.
Yeah, really? You working toward that?
We'll see. Well, we'll see.
Don't get married.
Not result oriented.
I don't want to get married yet.
But I love her. She's great.
You do love her.
Yeah,
You're in love. You're here to say you're in love.
I love her.
And tell her I love her too. All right. We'll be back right after these words. Yeah. What you said, baby. That's pretty cool meeting Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah,
I dug that. The one question I regret not asking Quentin.
What?
The one question I regret not asking Quentin is was it because he's tight with Mira Sorvino, but then in the newspaper they were saying she was dating Val Kilmer.
What's the dealio?
I forgot to ask him that. I blew it.
You didn't blow it.
Well, I like to ask every question. I had a list of like 900 questions.
What happens to your list?
I get caught up in the conversation and I throw it out and I forget.
Oh, you throw it away. I didn't know that.
I wanted to know what he did, like when he goes home and he says, "Hey, baby, what's the story? You with Val Kilmer or you with me?"
What the dealio?
Where is he? Get him back in here.
Oh, he just left. I
Did he?
saw him leave.
Oh, too bad. I would have really liked an answer to that. Damn it. What is it, Baba Booey? A note on... Yeah, okay. Hey, we're going to play the Mike Walker game.
Baba Booey. Baba
Okay,
Booey.
I was wondering. It is Friday.
Yeah, it is Friday, and I've invited... where's my sheet of paper? Give me that. Just give me that. I'll be quiet. I have Max Casella here.
Yes.
I'm wearing my Jackie Brown hat. You see that?
I like it.
You like that on me?
Yeah. I didn't think I would.
I'm not much of a hat guy.
I am not a hat person at all.
Max is in The Lion King now. I just saw Max in Lion King. Hey, Max, how you doing? And who's this, Christina? Was that your girlfriend? Yeah, nice. Nice. Hey, Max, how you doing?
How you doing?
Max was
up early in the morning this morning?
Yeah, he's up early in the morning. I think he's up. You up?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a
Not
minute.
sure.
Yeah, I saw Max in Lion King.
I did too.
Yeah, and then I used to watch it on Doogie Howser. It was one of my favorite shows. I love that show.
Thanks.
God damn, that was good. I love stories about guys who, like, you know, at 16 years
that
old.
teenage period when you're trying to get girls.
Yeah, and then the kid could be a doctor and
Yeah.
stuff. That's cool, you know. That's a cool thing. And I didn't realize how old you were when you were doing that. You were playing a 16-year-old, but you were like 28 years old or
22.
something. 22?
22 to like 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone told me you're a real serious dude.
Serious?
Like, yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
Like you're a real intense actor and everything?
Well, I don't get to do too many intense parts, actually. But,
Yeah, right. Well, you will.
You're waiting to break out.
I actually would want to do that because that's what I feel like I really am. I
What,
mean, I'm not
intense
like,
guy, right.
I'm not like the guys I play, really, who are manic and kind of crazy. I'm really like...
Then would you like to do less comedy and more drama?
Well, I love comedy, but I want to do drama because I never get to do it, and I know I'd be really good at it.
Yeah.
Well, everybody out there listening, Max wants to do drama.
Yeah.
I wanted to meet Quentin, but he like walked right by.
He blew you off, huh?
I didn't even get a chance. I looked up. I was reading about Chris Farley, and I looked up, and there he went. I was like, oh, no, I missed him.
He was pretty cool.
He's very cool.
Yeah. That was pretty neat meeting him.
See, we're all sitting here thinking, well, will Quentin tag us for his next film?
Hey, you're thinking that?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that?
Get in line.
I'm like, hey, I think he's looking at me.
Come on,
like,
he looked at me. He might
Hey,
see something.
if he could write a movie for Pam Grier, he could write one for me.
Why not? If he can find something to Bruce Willis, why not me?
Yeah, right. Yeah, we were all hopping all over him.
Have you seen Jackie Brown yet?
No,
Yeah,
you?
I can't wait. No,
Yeah, Robin saw it, said it was real good.
You're going to enjoy it. It's
Yeah, Robin's over there.
Oh, hey, Robin, how are you?
Because Max was talking to the real doll. That ain't Robin.
I thought you was real.
That's a doll. You can touch her breasts. It's okay, even though your girlfriend's here. It's all right.
I won't do it.
Just take liberties, whatever you want.
I like guys bringing their girlfriends in. How long you two been hooking up?
For about 7 months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You were
You
big.
mean in New York?
Were you a big Doogie Howser fan?
I never saw Doogie Howser.
Yeah, that's what the Yoko said to John Lennon. Yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
Really?
I wouldn't show any episodes of it.
Really?
I saw about 30 seconds of one episode.
Did you see him in The Lion King?
Yeah, I've seen The Lion King twice.
Man, that's good, man. I love that
Did
play.
you like it? I saw
man.
you, Howard, with your little kid on your shoulder.
Yeah, well, I had my kids there. I had my 3 kids with me.
You had a kid on your shoulder?
No, that wasn't me. That's my head looks like a little kid.
No, you had a kid who you were holding her or something.
No, I wasn't holding her, but maybe. Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, at the
the
end,
curtain call,
yeah,
I
at the
was
curtain
right
call,
there.
he's right.
okay.
Yeah, I was holding her
Yeah.
because she couldn't see anything at the curtain call, so I held her up.
Yeah, it's hard not to, it's hard to miss Howard when he stands.
Well, I picked him out immediately. I normally can't see anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe you don't miss me. I look like the Lion King, actually. Hey, you're real good in it too, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, you did a real nice
That's
job.
a whole different element of puppeteering and stuff.
Yeah, tough
I didn't
job.
I didn't want to even try my hand at it at first because it was. I mean, I had no experience.
Yeah, but did you, sing and dance before?
Yeah, I had sung and danced, but
Really?
never like having to puppeteer and.
You kick ass in that thing.
Thanks.
Lion King is real good. I'm not a Broadway play kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
But god damn, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really good. I suggest, and don't, I took my 4-year-old, and she's pretty well behaved, because, we'll beat her if she isn't.
Yeah, but don't
So-
bring crying kids.
Yeah, a lot of parents bring these crying little kids, and the play's not for little
what,
kids.
Howard? They talk through the whole show.
Yeah,
and
it's
I tell
annoying.
you, it's annoying, and it's really distracting.
Really?
Yeah.
They're too young. They think it's like the movie where they watch it at home and they can get up and go potty and come back. And
I spoke
they
to a
gotta
guy.
sit there for 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Did you hear this? I spoke to a guy from Disney. He's saying that they're thinking of banning kids under 7 from coming in.
Are they really?
Yeah, that's a real good idea.
Yeah, they've been
It is a good
considering
idea.
that.
Yeah, I
It is a
applaud
good
that.
idea.
Yeah, I mean, they really should, because these parents are dopes.
Yeah, and you can't
First
hear
of all,
what's going on.
$80 a seat.
Yeah.
And these kids are like, crawling all over them. They're not. They can't sit still for that
Yeah,
long.
my older girls were like 14 and 11. They were digging the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah.
And my kids love Broadway. They go to Broadway like almost every week. And they just love this play, man. It just kicks ass. It's great
really
for
good.
older kids.
You have the soundtrack, Howard?
Yeah, I got you on the soundtrack, as a matter of fact.
The best stuff is the South African music.
Yeah, that's
Isn't
really
it
good.
that?
Really good. Yeah,
Great,
really
that
cool.
drumming and all that.
Hey, help me out with this. We're going to play the game now. You heard about this game?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to play a little game now. It's and in fact, the both of you can play this game.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to introduce you now to Mike Walker. You ever been in the Inquirer? You ever been a subject of an Inquirer story?
I think so.
Oh, really?
What'd they say about
What'd they say about you?
Well, it was during the Doogie Howser days. They were saying I was a bad influence on Doogie, and he got a mohawk because of me, and we were out clubbing and partying.
Is it true, though?
No, I was always the one. He was the one who was going to clubs. I was the one who was just sort of staying at home.
You still in touch with that guy?
It's a little hard. He's in L.A. doing Rent, and I'm in here.
Oh, he's
so-
in Rent?
Yeah, out
Oh,
in
that's good.
L.A.
Yeah.
That's another good play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go see that with my kids, too.
It's a great one. I wish you had gone to see it with the original cast.
That's the way I interact with my children. I go to plays. And we don't have to really talk to each other. We can just look at stuff.
Everybody in the original cast loves you, and now they're gone. You're going to see the play.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Max Casella and Christina are here. Some new squeeze of Max's. Yeah, not bad.
So where did you guys meet?
Well, let's do all that after we play the game.
All
Because
right.
I got Mike Walker
I
on
just
hold.
wonder. I mean, he comes into New York, all of a sudden he's got a girl and everything.
Yeah, a girl in every port. And I want to find out, like, when you're on Doogie Howser, can you get laid a lot doing that and all that? I mean,
Right.
if Christina can handle all that kind of sexual conversation, I'd like to
Howard,
get
I've been
into
a
it.
long-time fan. I can handle it.
Oh, you can handle it. All right. Smart to find
She
a girl.
loves you, Howard.
It's smart to find a girl who loves me. That means she knows what to do in a sec. I've been training these girls. All right, let's give me the intro, will you, Fred?
Inquiring minds want to know, does Madonna have some mysterious power that when she spreads her legs, the odor repels mosquitoes?
I want to know.
An Auschwitz survivor plays his tattoo number in the lottery, only to get cooked to death when his winning ticket falls into a pizza oven.
Ooh, I want to know.
Gary Dell'Abate puts false teeth in his ass and walks around on his hands backwards for an entire day.
That's not true.
No one notices. Exclusive photos.
I want to know.
Let's all find out with Mike Walker, gossip editor of the National Enquirer.
Mike.
Yeah.
What's happening, baby?
Listen, I want to thank you and all the gossip fans. We just finished 3 weeks of our MGM TV special, and the ratings were soccer. We did like a 5-9 in New York on Fox, and
I tell you, people see that National Enquirer thing. They got to watch
Tune
it.
in, sure.
well, you know what happens, Howard? You know this, that they sort of watch how, if the show grows through the 4 quarter hours. That's very, very key. And apparently what happens is people tune in, and if they see it, even if they're not looking for it, they stick with it. So thanks a lot for all your help on that.
Well, happy to do it. Also, you're on Geraldo every week, and you're the national editor for the National Enquirer, gossip column. Hey, Mike.
Let me answer your
And this is
question.
Max Casella and his girlfriend Christina.
Yes,
Hi,
I
Mike. How
heard.
are you?
Now, you guys
Hi, Max.
you
Listen,
guys- you
I'm
guys
sorry
have-
we
you-
maligned you. You say you never
No
did go
offense
out
taken,
partying?
Mike. None at all. We just had a good laugh.
Max liked it. He liked being maligned. So you're saying that the Enquirer had it wrong. You weren't the bad influence.
He was well, he wasn't really an influence on me. He's like 6 years younger than me, so he was just kind of like a nice kid, you know. But
Right.
but he was the one who wanted to break out because his parents were both lawyers, and he felt really like he needed to, you know, express his own, you know, individuality and not be a good boy and stuff and do all that. I didn't have any need to do that.
You didn't have
I was
issues.
already 22 years old, living on my own, so
Yeah, everyone assumed you were like a 16-year-old.
yeah.
That was a good show. How long did that run?
4 seasons.
4 seasons.
Man, it was a good show.
Interesting.
Thanks.
Interesting idea for you.
Mike's going to give us 4 stories. One of the stories isn't true. Let's just figure out which one it is, okay? You're in show business. You should be able to do this.
Yeah,
That's right. There should
And
be a
Christina, you're having sex with show business, so you should be able to figure this out. All right, here we go.
All right. Item number 1, scoop time. Folks, Oprah Winfrey and longtime beau Stedman Graham are married at last, at least in their own minds. The couple recently exchanged quote-unquote wedding vows in a secret ceremony at their Chicago home in front of a few select friends, promising to love and cherish each other forever.
You're saying they're married.
Oprah has wanted to marry for some time, but Stedman feared that becoming Mr. Oprah would change their loving relationship. So, to show the depth of his commitment, he staged a touching mock ceremony.
Oh, mock ceremony.
Mock ceremony.
Go ahead. Next item.
Okay. Scream 2 star Jada Pinkett made hubby-to-be Will Smith really feel like screaming when she recently announced no more sex until we are married. A little late when you're already pregnant, don't you think, folks?
Yeah, I say don't even marry her if she's going to start acting like that. She's insane. Go ahead. Number 3.
Donald Trump may be a monopoly mogul in real life, but when it comes to the board game, he doesn't know how to play. Donald was forced to to admit he didn't know anything about the game when he showed up at a charity event where real estate big shots were supposed to pit wits in a Monopoly competition.
Okay, and number 4.
Bruce Willis being swamped with fan mail from gay men. They just adore the scene in the movie Jackal where Bruce goes into a gay bar, picks up a guy, and kisses him right on the lips. The gay guys are congratulating Bruce for his courage to cross the line, so to speak, and good-natured Bruce is replying with autographed pictures.
Okay, we got 4 stories.
And I can't tell one from the other. That's it, week.
Let me review for you. Oprah Winfrey and Stedman getting married in a secret mock ceremony just to prove their love for one another. Those two are wacky. Number 2, Jada Pinkett won't give Will Smith any sex until they're married. Number 3, Donald Trump doesn't know how to play Monopoly. And number 4, Bruce Willis is getting lots of fan mail from gay people.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Hold on.
What?
I did this wrong.
Why?
I goofed.
You did?
You gave us 4 true stories?
You gave us 4 true stories, didn't you?
Yeah.
They all sound true.
They all sound true.
They all sound true.
I was going to say. Yeah, right. What is it, Gary?
Not only did he give you 4 true stories, the true stories he gave you aren't even the ones that he and I decided to give you.
Really?
So we can actually,
if Donald Trump can't play Monopoly?
we can actually play the game. Yeah, who cares that Donald Trump can play Monopoly?
I goofed up.
Well, wait a second. Now, let's see if we can salvage this. You're telling me we can start all over again?
Yeah, because, Mike, you can do the, there's two.
I can do some others.
You can do 3 stories and the fake story.
Okay, good. All right, now let's wait. We're going to start the game all over
There's
again.
one fake story we have to guess at.
We have to guess the fake story.
It's early in the morning for me,
So
all right?
let's just say all of the ones we heard are true.
Right. Hey, Mike, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Are you on any substance?
Oh.
I mean, seriously.
I've been mourning over Chris Farley.
Is it the Chris Farley
I
thing?
had a late night. I was down in the village, you know.
This was with Amy.
Yeah, what were you doing?
I was ingesting a substance, but it was it's not a control.
You're not a Bruce Willis fan, are you? All right, here we go. All right, Max Casella,
Let's try it again.
Christina, listen carefully. Obviously, something is wrong with Mike Walker.
All right. Try again, Mike.
He could be easy this week.
Okay.
He's a little loopy.
All right, here we go.
Demi Moore raised eyebrows at a recent Hollywood benefit when she kept her gloves on during the event. Demi simply said her hands were cold, but my spies have learned the real reason. Demi dislocated her finger trying to teach 9-year-old daughter Rumor how to toss a baton.
Okay, go ahead.
Jim Belushi limited tough guy Paul Sorvino for delivering a little lecture to Jim about not following in late brother John's footsteps to an early grave, a la Chris Farley, of course. The two were dining together at the Tinseltown Cafe, and Jim was so blistering mad he stormed off, leaving Paul Sorvino alone with the check.
Paul Sorvino lectured Jim Belushi on not dying young?
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Number 3.
No more traffic hassles for David Hasselhoff. He's plunked down $1 million plus for a high-end helicopter that will ferry him from his L.A. backyard to the Baywatch set on Venice Beach.
Horrible.
David was inspired to take to the skies by Geraldo Rivera, who guested on the show a while back and wowed David and his jiggly co-stars with tales of choppering into the Big Apple every day from his New Jersey estate.
You know, I've gotten those same stories from Geraldo. I never had a chopper.
It never encouraged you to get a chopper?
No. Number 4.
Number 4. You Can Dress Him Up department. NYPD Blue star Dennis Franz, who bared his butt on the hit show, got some embarrassing exposure at a recent charity event. Exiting his limo, he popped a button on his tuxedo jacket, reached down to retrieve it, and the back of his pants ripped wide open. Bright red Franz had his wife, Joni, stand directly behind his behind, and when they got inside, she mended the trousers in the private room.
Here you go. Story number 1, Demi Moore and dislocating her finger. Jim Belushi storming off from a dinner with Paul Sorvino because he's getting a lecture on not dying young. David Hasselhoff got himself a helicopter after seeing Geraldo. And number 4, NYPD Blue Dennis Franz ripped his pants
after trying to pick up a button when he popped that off of his jacket.
Max, I heard you saying underneath your breath.
So lucid today.
I heard you saying underneath your breath that you don't think that the 4th
No, the
story.
Dennis Franz thing doesn't sound.
Why is that not possible?
I don't know. It just sounds too.
You don't think he ripped his pants?
I don't know. It just didn't sound right.
Sounds made up to you, huh?
It sounded made up to me.
Sound made up. All right, I'm going to put your name next to that one. Now, Christina, your girlfriend's here. She's sitting here. She might as well have a vote. What do you think?
I'd go with Dennis Franz, too. I was thinking the David Hasselhoff, Howard, but you said Geraldo told you the same story?
Yes, he did.
Yep.
All right, okay. The two of you are quite a couple. You both agree on the same story.
Oh, isn't that cute?
I tell you, I see wedding bells in your future. Very, very exciting. Robin, I'm going to go to you next.
I think it's the Jim Belushi story. We know Jim. Jim's been clean and sober for a long time now, so I don't know how Paul Sorvino could have been sitting there lecturing him about anything.
Demi Moore breaking her finger, I believe. I believe David Hasselhoff and his helicopter, and I think it's horrible that he has the money for a helicopter. I think Dennis Franz could certainly rip his pants. I'm with Robin on this one this week, first time, because Jim Belushi has no sensitivity that way. He would be more than happy to hear electric. Fred, are you playing?
No, I am not.
Okay, so here it is. Robin and Howard say Jim Belushi and Paul Sorvino.
Well, we're like a couple, too.
Yes, we are. And Max and Christina, Dennis Franz, could not possibly have ripped his pants?
I don't know. It just sounded like it was. I don't know. He made it up.
Well, why? I mean, people rip their pants.
People rip their pants. Go ahead.
Don't get defensive.
Don't get prissy.
All right.
Which
well,
one
that's
was
the fun part of the game, of course,
Go
because
ahead.
sometimes the truest things, truth is stranger than fiction, as they say. And I regret to tell you that this is the second week in a row when
nobody got it right.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right, what is the true story?
The
false story. Yeah.
The false story is David Hasselhoff, and I based that. And as you know, Howard, Geraldo does tell these stories about choppering in.
Yeah.
And that, with a little help from Fred, was the inspiration for that item.
I see.
Well,
we got
Jim
pulled
Belushi
again.
what is Paul Sorvino lecturing Jim Belushi about?
Yeah. Tell him to keep his mouth shut. All right, listen. Mike?
Does Jim Belushi have a drug problem? Is that it?
Well, you have to ask Mike.
I don't know.
We don't have the inside scoop like they do.
Well, hey, Howard,
Yeah.
I think Mike might have gone to the K-Rock Christmas party because even in the second set of stories, he still didn't do the ones we chose.
No, that's not true. No, actually, that's not true. I only had one off in the first. The Donald Trump was the one that where I went wrong, Gary. The other ones were right. Oprah, I got them checked off here.
The Donald Trump one wasn't true?
It is true. I was out a bit late. I was down at the Village
That's
Vanguard
kinda right.
watching
That's kinda
Jackie
right.
McLean. I'm a jazz fan.
All right. Well, listen. Mike Walker, thank you. Good luck with your syndicated television programming. Good luck with everything that you do, and also your Geraldo appearances. And, of course, your syndicated radio program and the pages of the National
Well,
Enquirer.
thanks very much, and happy holidays, guys.
Same to you, Mike.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
That's Mike Walker, everybody. Whew. Hey, Max, I got to take a break. Christina, I got to take a break. Come back. I want to find out how you get laid on Doogie Howser, if you can, or whatever. And then we'll do the news after
I will
that.
also talk to him about how he feels about Nathan Lane.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Robin, good ears for things.
Good ear, Robin.
I don't know anything about this, so I want to find out when we get
Tell
back.
me when we get back.
All right, we'll be back right after these words. Yeah, tonight at 11 p.m., don't miss the E! Show. Big wild episode. You're going to want to watch this one, Max.
What's that?
As Kendra goes under the console, I had a young woman in here. Things got a little out of control, didn't they, Robin?
I couldn't see a thing.
Yeah, well, trust me, you did. It was wrong what I did.
Poor Robin.
I want to apologize. Oh, Robin loves it.
I don't know what he's doing over
See,
there.
Robin?
Yeah, Robin's a
nice
voyeur.
view. You're directly
A
across.
voyeur.
She goes home and pulls out the vibrator and thinks about what I did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it makes her nuts. What do you think?
Was it cheating, Howard?
No.
He
No.
hasn't figured out cheating yet.
Cheating to me is only intercourse. Anything else is okay. That's Robin with a vibrator.
What's
Anyway,
wrong
Max
with it? It's
Max
dying.
Casella joined us. I had to take a break there, and we were gone for about 9 hours. So Max actually aged.
I've been to L.A. and back. What do you
Yeah, you flew to L.A. during the break. Me, I just sat here. Max used to be on Doogie Howser. He was Doogie's pal. Kid who used to, Vinny Del Pino, who used to crawl through the window every day.
That's right.
Yeah, that was a cool role, man. You make a lot of bread doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, not, relatively compared to, what
Not
other people
Seinfeld.
make.
Not
Not
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, not Seinfeld kind of money. But were you set for life after that?
Well, because I'm set for life because I don't live extravagantly,
Right.
I bought a nice apartment in New York City. It's
Right.
beautiful with a great view, and I'm happy with that. I have
Right.
a nice car in L.A.
Right, as long as you live within your means.
And I live within my means. I don't need a lot. I
Right.
have my Laserdisc collection. That's about what all my big spending is.
Really? You have a big laser disc?
Yeah, I have a
Not
great
going
library. of movies.
to compact disc or what is that?
Yeah, I'm gonna
DVD?
get that DVD Laserdisc compatible thing so I can keep what I have in vinyl.
Let me recommend the Toshiba. They play both.
There you
That's
go.
the one I've been
Is that the
using.
only kind that plays both?
I don't know. I've never really researched. Toshiba was a sponsor of ours, so we got them.
Okay.
And that's how we ended up. But they're very good. I mean, we really enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah. So when you're on Doogie Howser, what were you like? You were like a struggling actor kind of thing?
Yeah, I was going at the time. I was in New York going to acting school, acting classes, and doing all the classes throughout the city, just struggling around. I had about 5 different agents I was freelancing with because you could do that at the time.
Yeah.
And I was going out for all these pilots, and that one
clicked.
I clicked.
No kidding.
It was just a lucky thing, you know.
Yeah, and it was good that you looked young because you could play a 16-year-old.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
did
great.
you when you showed up for the audition? Were you like the oldest one there?
I'm always the oldest. I never go up for roles. I'm not right now. I'm not going to play guys in the who are 30.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you still look young.
Play, college age now.
Yeah, you could get away with a college age kid thing.
Yeah.
What are you about? 47 years old?
47-year-old midget.
Yeah. So, but that's good, I would imagine, right?
It's great.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, because no one can peg your age.
Right.
Yeah. So then, when you're on Doogie, like, were there groupies and stuff?
Well, again, on the back lot at 20th Century Fox, there's not a lot of groupies around there, but
really?
I mean, but when you go out at night,
Yeah, can't you go to a club and say, hey?
There are the groupies, lots of groupies.
Yeah, and they say, hey, there's that kid from Doogie
People
Howser.
just love anybody who's on television or in movies, and yeah, definitely they're like, flittering around and stuff.
So were you the kind of guy who got laid a lot before you got on Doogie Howser, or were you pretty much struggling along in that area, too?
I was struggling along in every area.
Every area of life.
Every area there is, I was struggling, and I'm still struggling.
And what's it like the first time a woman walks up to you and go, yeah, man, I saw you on Doogie Howser, you're hot.
It was a little bit kind of a thing where, like, it's because I'm on TV, right? If I wasn't on TV, you probably wouldn't even talk to me.
It bothered you?
A little bit, because,
really?
If you're one of those guys who, like...
See, I would overlook it.
You didn't just take advantage of it?
Yeah, I would overlook it. I would be like this. I say, you know what?
He's overlooking it right now.
Yeah, I would say, listen, I know I'm no Romeo.
Well, every once in a while, he comes in here and he
I didn't say I didn't overlook it, Howard.
Right,
right.
But it bothered you. It bothered you.
Yeah.
So you didn't make any strong attachments to these girls? Is what
No.
Really? Yeah, you're smart. That's why you still got your money.
Yeah, right.
Aside from Christina, of course. So you would be like at a bar and stuff, and then what was it? Do you remember the first time some woman walked up to you who was really hot, who said, "Hey man, I dig you on Doogie Howser"?
Yeah.
You do?
I don't remember the first time, but
Right.
I remember like different little things like. Like a drink would come over and the bartender would be like, it's from that lady over there. And I never know how to act in the situation because I'm always embarrassed and never feel like, what's the big deal? I just work at my job just like everybody else,
Yeah, okay, so you're at the bar.
Wait a minute, I don't know how he didn't get swept up the way you sometimes do. Every once in a while, I have to slap Howard back into reality because he'll come in here and he'll say, I must have gotten better looking.
Yeah.
Really
it goes right to your head.
I will actually get confused and think I'm handsome. It does happen. I go, Robin, did I get better looking? She goes, no, you're still the same ugly ass bastard you always were. And then I set myself straight.
You get drunk with it.
I do. I get drunk with the power. I truly do. Yes. And that was a great experience, though. I'm sure in the back of your mind, you were like, wow.
Oh, yeah, I loved it. And it's like if I wanted to, we could go, outside or whatever like that. But it's, I don't know. I never really took a lot of people up on it.
Just a few.
Once
there were a few he couldn't turn down.
The kid who played Doogie Howser, though.
I'd never do anything that was, like promiscuous or dangerous or anything.
Really?
Stupid. Like
I
that,
would. I would forget all that. AIDS, who cares? I'm going for it.
Really?
Yeah, baby.
You're banging like the broken screen door. Right?
I would be a disaster. I would be a disaster out there on the open market. I'll forget about it.
Howard, that's not true. You got it now and you don't act on it.
You're
lying.
He likes to fantasize that he would be just wild.
I would be wild. I'm glad you hook up with Christina here. She's very cute.
Christina actually is a distant cousin of one of my best friends.
I was going to be your distant cousin.
She was his distant cousin.
I was going to say, now we got a good journey to do this kind of story. A distant cousin, one of your best friends.
Yeah, actually, two of my best friends, brother and sisters, from upstate New York near Syracuse in a town called Auburn.
Oh, so they set you up on
I was visiting them, and they didn't set me up, but we were at a birthday party of their mom.
Right.
And Christina was there.
I see. And Christina, you claim not to have seen Doogie Howser.
Never saw it, Howard.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
You're 27, you never saw Doogie Howser?
No.
I don't believe it.
I didn't.
Probably worked in my favor, Howard. So
yeah,
you think?
I haven't seen Sergeant Bilko or Ed Wood that Max was in either. But I did go out and rent him after I met him.
Right, you did Ed Wood, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie,
great
man.
movie.
Yeah, great movie.
Great movie.
Yeah, that is a cool movie.
Yeah, that must have been fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
And now you're on Broadway, Lion King.
Yeah.
And Nathan Lane is screaming.
Why is he screaming?
Nathan Lane did, of course, the same part that Max does in Lion King in the movie.
In the cartoon?
Yeah.
He played the voice of the...
He was the voice of, what's your character
Timon.
called? Yeah, Timon.
Yeah.
Sans puppet.
Right.
Right.
And now he's saying that Max is sort of just imitating him.
I don't buy that. Do you? I've seen the movie.
Listen, I loved him in the movie and what he did in the movie. I don't purposefully try to copy anybody.
Right.
Pretty much I just have my own
I mean, your voice is so unique.
Yeah, I don't think I do it like him at all. He's kind of more Jewish and kind of more, I don't know what you would call it.
It's a different voice.
It's yeah,
Nathan Lane should shut his fat mouth. Who cares what he has to say?
Certainly the lines are the same.
So in other words, you do a real scene stealer in that thing, and you mean he's going to make it? Now he's going to taint it by saying you're imitating him. That's a nice guy. What a dick.
The point is that
he's a dick.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
He was dissing the whole show actually in the same kind of sense of humor. His sense of humor was a little bit,
Oh, the show's wonderful.
nasty.
That's great. It's really good. Max Casella, go see him in Lion King. He's telling me that the costume, the actual costume, it's a puppet costume.
Mm-hmm.
It's killing you, right?
Kicking my ass.
Yeah.
Why?
He's hurt. What's your body like now?
I'm in great shape.
Body's
actually.
awesome, Howard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, take off all your clothes and let me see what's going on. What are you saying? That
But my joints, my legs are screwed. Totally.
Really?
Yeah. It's like walking around. I was telling Howard that it's like walking around with like a little kid on your feet.
Oh,
and, you're walking around like that, but you have to sing and dance for 2 hours,
Yeah.
It's heavy, huh?
It's heavy. It's not, maybe if you first pick it up, you go, well, this isn't so heavy. But if you wear it for a while and then walk around in it, you'll swear it weighs a ton.
Wow.
I wondered about that because you are moving around quite a lot.
Yeah.
And what do you do, 8 shows a week?
8
So how long can you keep up that kind of physical torture?
I have no idea. I have no experience doing 8 shows a week. I mean, I'm working with all these, people who are veterans at it.
Yeah.
And they're just sort of, I mean, I think it's hard on everybody, of course, but
How are their joints from carrying around that costume?
everybody's, they have physical therapists.
Right.
Full time on the job.
Yeah,
You sign up and take like a 15-minute block.
You see
with
these
them.
costumes, they're big ass costumes. I mean, it's a
But
lot to carry around.
doing the same show, the same jokes 8 times, I'm not used to that.
Right.
That's even harder than the puppet is doing the same show, and you can't divert. You can't.
They're going to try and keep you in, though. When is your contract up?
It's up in November of '98.
And do you think you'll leave?
I don't know, but I would imagine I would have to at that point. If
They're
I
gonna
wanted to continue walking.
Right. They're going to try and keep you because you're good in it, man. You're real good in it. You do a great job. Max Casella and Christina. And Christina, you hope to marry Max? Is that it?
Howard,
What?
I listen to your show. I'm not planning on getting married.
You listen to my show, you're playing. You know
I'm not gonna
better.
be one of those girls who wants to get married.
Really? You're just going to screw around.
Actually, Howard, she's a student at Hunter. She really wanted to watch the board and stuff like that. She's
Oh, you want to be a radio personality?
Communications.
Oh, come in here and
I
be
like
an
radio.
intern.
Yeah, work for free. Yeah, that's a
We'll
good
show
job.
you the board.
Yeah, we'll put you in a costume. We'll break your joints. No problem. Max, good luck with everything. Thanks for coming
Thanks,
in.
Howard.
Christina, thank you for stopping by. I always like to see who's dating who, you know what I mean? I like to see what's going on out there. Got to take a short break and we'll do the news, Robin. And we'll
right.
wrap it up for Friday. I have a 6-year-old on the phone who wants to imitate Scott's temper tantrum.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to hear that myself. Tyler?
Hi, Howard. Yes.
This is Tyler's dad?
Yeah, I'll put her on for you.
All right.
Hold on. Say hi.
Hello, Tyler. You do an impression of Scott?
Scott.
All right, let me hear it.
Get out of my face! Stop! Get out! That is my case! Get out!
Pretty good for a 6-year-old. It sounds like Scott.
He sounds like a 6-year-old. That's what we're discovering.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, you can do it with Scott. Wait.
I told you not to use the goddamn tape. Scott, did I say you don't use the tape? Get out of my way. I told you. Get out of my way. I would have never let you come if I knew you were going to use the tape. No f***ing way, Ganji. Now stay out of my face.
Scott, I told you.
Get out of my face. Get the camera out of here.
Scott, you...
Turn it off.
Right. Your kid does a pretty good impression.
She's really cute. She was in the other room playing, and I had the show on yesterday, and I hear her cracking up, and then she comes into the bedroom and she starts doing it for me. I was dying.
Unbelievable.
It was great. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Bye-bye.
Pretty wild. I'm sure the big story is Chris Farley, but here is the ex-president of the Chris Farley fan club.
Oh, really?
Who knew there was one?
Ex-president?
Yeah, why are you
the current president?
Why are you the ex-president of the Chris Farley fan club?
Well, because the Chris Farley fan club was basically doomed from the beginning.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't a very good venture.
Like Chris himself, the fan club was doomed.
Yeah, it was basically we started it and I got elected president against my will, and
What did he say? He got the what?
I got elected president against my will.
yeah, you got.
That's how I'll probably get elected president. How do you get elected president?
Anybody could have been president, and it was just.
Well, how many guys are in the Chris Farley fan club, I wonder, you know? You think about it.
Yeah, how many people were there?
Eventually, we ended up with about 60 members nationwide.
Oh, God, 60.
Yeah, I mean, it really didn't work that well.
No, I would say each member probably had to pay $10,000.
Each member had to pay a dues of $10, which is one of the reasons it really didn't work.
So the club budget was $600?
Basically, something
Wow.
like that. It was just like, it was a goof, basically, to start with.
What do you get when you're in the Chris Farley fan club?
Nothing. That was one of the reasons that it didn't work.
And why are you upset? It says here on my notes you're upset because Chris Farley quit the fan club, and he would have been rolling in dough. What is it? What is your point? Help me out here.
I'm upset because I quit and I sacrificed my own, like certain possessions that I had were his, and it didn't.
All right, thank you for the call. I can't handle this conversation. He can't describe what it is he wants
Why
to
do
say.
people talk in such a convoluted way?
I don't know, sir. Why can't you tell me what's on your mind?
Well, what's on my mind is I had certain paraphernalia of Chris Farley.
Like what?
I had the underwear he wore in Beverly Hills Ninja.
Okay.
I also had the one of the plastic fish that he swung in that movie.
And you gave those to the fan club?
Yeah, they were basically like possessions of the fan club. When I resigned as president, I gave up any right to those.
So the president gets to hold on to the underpants and plastic fish?
That's basically the way it was.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel too bad. You wouldn't have been too rich from a plastic fish and some underwear.
Oh, he's lamenting the loss of those, so he can't auction them off?
Yeah, he's thinking he could have been rolling in dough.
Look at the samurai sword that John Belushi swung on Saturday Night Live.
All
I
right.
guarantee that would sell for $10,000 right now.
Oh, yes. To who?
To one of those.
All right, I can't take this guy. This guy's sad.
That's the Chris Farley fan.
Yeah, the whole thing is sad. Chris Farley was sad. The fan club is sad. The whole thing of him dying is sad. It's just too sad. Thank you. Jeez. Anyway, Robin, what's in the news besides Chris Farley?
Well, I got to go with Chris Farley.
Okay, go ahead.
There's lots of stuff to say about Chris. He is. No longer with us, having been found dead on the floor of his apartment yesterday by his brother. They say he was clad only in his pajama bottoms.
I believe that. 'Cause when you get really fat, that's the only thing that's
Right,
comfortable.
you like sweat clothes, workout outfits, and pajamas. That's all
Pajamas.
you can wear.
Right, and he was shirtless.
Yeah, just the pajama bottoms.
Oof.
So, and he was in the entryway on the floor.
Whose entryway?
His own.
Oh, how sad.
So maybe he was trying to get to the door, and they say there was some red fluid around his nose, like blood, maybe. Going to be an autopsy today to try to determine exactly what happened. The speculation is, of course, that because of his weight and his lack of physical fitness, he probably had a heart attack.
I could save the taxpayers a lot of money. You don't need an autopsy to know what he died of. How about obesity, drunkenness, heroin, and cocaine abuse?
Well, everybody wants to pinpoint it. What exactly got him?
It's like Elvis. You ever read the autopsy results? You go, well, Elvis died of natural causes. I go, really?
But he had all this stuff in his system.
Yeah, but really he only died of a heart attack. Well, yeah, I guess. But, why at that young age would you die of a heart attack?
Farley himself says that lust, gluttony, booze, and drugs were all things that he would confess to.
Yeah, well, it was written all over his face.
He said, I want to be a good Catholic, but I'm a hedonist. I can't help myself. I thought this was interesting. He grew up in Madison, Wisconsin, and was a high school wrestling and football star.
Oh, he was a real athletic guy. Don't let that fool you. It's like those football players who stop playing football and get real fat.
I never would have guessed it. I thought this guy never did anything but lift a fork.
See, I always saw him as a real strong guy. I mean, some of the stuff that he would do in movies, like throw himself halfway across the room.
I never watched that.
Yeah, I did. I said, wow, this guy must have been an athlete. It's not like a football player or something in high school. Yeah.
Obviously, you saw that. and I couldn't. In a recent Playboy interview, he said fudge sundaes were his downfall, and he even says that Tom Arnold, you know, there's always these people who'll help you out when you have bad habits.
Right. Tom Arnold was his buddy, right?
Tom Arnold picked him up. You know, he was supposed to be at, like, the Pritikin Diet Center.
Yeah.
And Tom Arnold picked him up, and they went to Le Dome, this trendy Los Angeles restaurant, and had tons of desserts.
Wow.
And Roseanne was there, too. They all used to do that. They used to pile in the car, go over to Le Dome, and just eat nothing but sugar.
Well, it's fun if you're fat to get together with a bunch of celebrities who are
Other fat people.
Yeah, other fat people, and just eat and not even try to, like, disguise it.
Right. We're not even going to order any real food.
Right.
We're just going to order desserts.
We're famous fat people, and we're going to go out and abuse ourselves in front of everybody.
They would polish off 20 desserts, ice cream, cake, everything. But when he got back to the Pritikin Center, he got busted. They gave him this breathalyzer for sugar.
They have something like that? Better give that to Baba Booey.
And so they knew exactly what he had been up to.
They have a breathalyzer for sugar?
I guess so. That's what it says here.
Wow.
So anyway, let's go through it. We got some sound of Chris Farley.
Okay. Here's Chris
Let's
Farley.
start off with number 3. Right. This is him reflecting on his Saturday Night Live heroes.
The early Saturday Night Live guys like Bushy, Murray, Aykroyd, Chevy Chase, you know, all those guys were, I love those guys. And, you know, those guys were real heroes of mine, and so it was kind of really great to be on Saturday Night Live, Studio 8H at Rockefeller Center, where it all went down, where my heroes walked the hallways, and it was kind of nice.
I'm with him on that. That was a great cast.
And here he is on the difference between doing a movie and a live show, number 4.
Well, you have to get yourself up for a film set. The only people that are around you, there's no live audience. You have a crew there of probably about 12, 15 people that can't laugh during a take because then it's ruined, you know, or something like that. So you don't know how you stand in that, and you have to get the adrenaline up from within.
He did a movie with Nicolette Sheridan, and I think this is one of the saddest things that I will play of Chris Farley's, because you knew that he was like a guy who, you know, really wanted to be loved inside of all that fat, and, you know, he wanted a girl like Nicolette Sheridan, but of course,
who doesn't?
She was never going to look at him.
She's a
and
hot
he
broad.
actually got close. So, you know, lots of guys are sitting in their rooms.
Yeah.
They're never going to meet her. But he actually even got to be in a film with her.
Wouldn't that be enough incentive that if you're with Nicolette Sheridan, like maybe you just lose some weight and she'll go out with you?
I think that he just thought it would not possible.
I got to work with Nicolette Sheridan. She was a little handsy from the get-go, but no, she was really great to work with, a really sweet lady, and
trust me, he got laid a lot.
I crashed on her. She threw me on the scrap heap, along with the rest of the men that she destroyed. No, I don't know what I'm saying. I love working with her, though. She was great.
He could barely talk.
I know, but
So
you
fat.
hear the pain there. And
Yeah.
I wish a girl like that would go for me.
Yeah, lose 900 pounds, she'll maybe look at you.
I doubt it.
You don't stick him with
I'm
a smelly
with him,
fat
that
slob.
He probably couldn't do anything to get her attention.
Yeah.
They say that I told you about this earlier, that in October he hosted Saturday Night Live, and
Right.
one of the stipulations of his getting the hosting gig was that he come into town sober, and he come with his rehab counselor. He
Nice.
was in rehab at the time. They said, bring a counselor with you, and you can come do the show, but you have to be sober. Well, he completely ignored them. He got on the plane alone, drank the entire flight,
Right.
got off drunk, and came to rehearsal.
And you know what? They let him on Saturday Night
Of
Live.
course, they didn't
What are they gonna
fire
do?
him. They just let him do it. They said he imbibed and indulged many times during the week, and even picked up a hooker who stayed with him until he left.
Wow.
They also say that he had difficulty with the physical scenes. He had one skit where he was a fitness instructor, and he had a lot of trouble with that one because he was getting so heavy. And one insider says they had to keep oxygen on the set in order to get him through it.
You live life to the fullest.
They pumped him up with air.
Wow.
Here's a scene from one of the movies he did with David Spade, who sort of teamed up with him when they both left Saturday Night Live in the movies. Here's a scene from Tommy Boy.
Good movie.
La, 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 Luke, I am your father.
Aw, I've interrupted happy time.
That was from Star Wars.
I know.
Those two were great together, David Spade and Chris Farley. Great,
Yeah.
great combo. And I know that they sort of were not. I don't think they were getting along too good.
Not at the end, because I don't think David liked being around him when he was in bad shape.
Yeah, kind of difficult.
Here's a scene of Chris on Saturday Night Live portraying Matt Foley, the motivational speaker. Remember that guy?
Great bit.
As your father probably told you, my name is Matt Foley, and I am a motivational speaker.
Great bit. That's real sad that he's gone. He was funny, man. I would have liked to have met him. I never got to interview him for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, somehow we never hooked up.
Yeah.
Al Franken was on CNN yesterday, and here's what he'll remember about Chris Farley.
Yeah, the time Chris sat on his face and blasted him a big fat piece of gas.
I really love Chris. Chris was what I probably remember about him is, aside from, of course, that he's hilarious and was hilarious, is he was a huge-hearted guy.
Well, thank you, Al. What else do you have to say about Chris?
Well, Al's seen all the Saturday Night Live cast come and go.
Passing right by.
Yeah, right.
Part of, I suppose, what made Chris so funny was the vulnerability, and the vulnerability was about
vulnerability?
Whatever the lack of self-esteem was that causes, to some degree, an addictive personality who eats the way Chris did.
Oh, that's a eulogy. Cut him right off. Okay.
That was enough.
Yeah. You don't need much more.
Oh, well.
You got
Farley did. What?
You got a David Spade clip. I don't know if you want to
Oh,
play it.
yeah, I forgot about David. Of course I have to have David say something about Chris. Here he goes.
We've been friends for a long time. We will always be. I don't know if we're always going to do movies together, but we'll always be buddies.
There you go.
Well, it lasted a lifetime.
That's right. We're friends for life. I called David to try to get him to come on the air today.
Yeah.
I don't hear him. I don't see him.
I thought maybe, what's his name?
Stephen Baldwin?
Yeah.
He would call in?
Yeah, if he heard us today to give his eulogy, but I guess he's not listening either.
He's prepping for the funeral.
A study suggests the possibility that men who have frequent sex are less likely to die at an early age.
That's right. Because they're happier.
See, you thought Chris was getting a lot of sex. Well, if he did, he would have lived longer. During a decade of follow-up, the researchers found that men who had sex less than once a month had twice the death rate of those who had sex at least twice a week.
Yeah. We're miserable. Guys who get hardly any sex are miserable.
Well, you're better off than once a month. The study was
You
published.
say so.
The study was published that you just don't try. But I guess you have doesn't say anything about masturbation.
Yeah, I do have a lot of that.
Yeah, maybe that'll save your life.
Now, I hear you, it's not the same.
It's got to be with another It's got to be with a partner. Huh?
Yeah, it's pretty depressing doing it yourself. Yeah, I'll be honest with
The
you.
study was published in the latest issue of the British Medical Journal, along with skeptical commentary that dismissed the finding as flawed and possibly a matter of chance.
And I love sex.
Well, doesn't everybody? Do you know anybody who doesn't like sex?
Fred.
Fred likes sex.
He's very uncomfortable with it. He doesn't like people seeing him naked.
You don't mind your wife seeing you naked, do you, Fred?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
She minds.
She doesn't want to see him naked.
Doesn't want to see any
No.
Well, what are you going to do? All I know is that the author said they tried to account for differences in age, class, smoking, and general health, and to just narrow it down to the sex to see what was going on. And it appears that the better your sex life, the longer you live.
Yeah, well, I'll be dead next week. I don't get any. Okay? Yeah, that's that. Next story.
A gunman who had been holding his son and stepson hostage at a daycare center in Plano, Texas, released them late yesterday evening and then surrendered to police. So that hostage situation that was going on down in Plano at a daycare center is over. Apparently, the guy was upset with a dispute he was having with his estranged wife, who was an employee of this place. So he rushed into the place and took about 60 people hostage, and over the course of many hours, he let a number of people go, let most of the kids go, but he still held on to his own son and stepson until the last.
Right.
And then he finally let them go and turned himself in.
Right.
I just wonder why when these guys are having a problem with their wives, everybody else has to get involved.
That's right.
Why do they have to take over the entire daycare center?
Because they're lonely and they want people. They want to be superstars. That's why.
Yeah, because they say at one point he broke off communication with cops. He was constantly in contact with the negotiators, and that's why they let it go on for so long, because he continued to talk. But at one point he got upset with a news report he saw about the situation, and he stopped talking to the police. So all these people get into their TV coverage.
Yes. He's very busy with his own TV coverage.
I thought that was funny. He broke off the communication, but then he finally got back on the phone.
Right.
That Texas woman, Carla Faye Tucker, who's trying not to get executed after being arrested and convicted of beating and stabbing to death a man and a woman in 1983. She was given the death penalty, but now she says she's had some religious conversion.
Yeah. She won't die, by the way. They should kill her, but the governor there, George Bush Jr., or whatever his name is.
George W. Bush.
George W. Bush. He will not have the balls to execute a woman.
You think not?
None.
Texas judge set a February 3rd execution date for her.
She will be freed, or whatever you call that. Reprieved. He will not have the balls. No governor wants to execute a woman. It'll make him look tough. He wants to run for president someday. It's a whole thing. Men don't have the balls to kill women, unless they're OJ.
Unless they're their wives.
Right. But they will never kill a woman. They will kill plenty of guys in prison who have religious conversions. They'll say, oh, you had a religious conversion? Good, now you're going to be God.
Really, man?
But a woman they won't
kill.
Be more
anxious to go.
This woman should be butchered to death. She's an animal,
yeah,
and I don't care.
With an axe.
I don't care how many religious conversions she's had. She should be dead. Dead as a doorknob. Allow me to go to Texas and kill her. Because I would love it. I would love to pull the switch on this broad. I'd love to watch her breasts smoke.
It's a lethal injection state.
I would like to inject her breasts with lethal injection. With water and make bubbles. I would kill her with pleasure to have revenge for those people she axed to death. Thank you.
Well, anyway, the February 3rd date has been set. I guess now the only person she can rely on is the governor.
That's right. And he will cave in.
If she were to be killed or put to death, she would be the second woman executed in the United States since the Supreme Court reinstated capital punishment back in 1976.
Well, for those of you who hate killing people, you're against capital punishment, don't worry. This woman will be spared. Trust me. I know my customers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't see why it's such a big deal that she now prays and reads the Bible and believes in Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
They convicted her.
Where is Texas,
for
Robin?
her crimes. Where is Texas?
The Bible Belt.
So?
And those yahoos love a woman who found Jesus. They'll never kill her.
That's it. Oh, no.
Yahoos. I would do the same thing if I was a woman.
Michael Hutchins' father, Kellen Hutchins,
yes,
is publicly accusing rocker Bob Geldof of playing a part in his son's death last month.
Absurd.
You know, how could Sir Bob go from being the savior of the world to the guy who killed the lead singer of NXS?
Oh, please.
In an interview on Australian television, the retired businessman said Geldof was out to get his son.
Maybe he was.
That's because he broke up his marriage to Paula Yates.
Yeah, that could burn a guy.
They say that Geldof made their lives miserable. It was like he had a vendetta. I think it contributed very much to what happened.
Yeah, sure.
Geldof had refused to allow his daughters with Yates to travel to her lover in Australia.
Yeah, that's a terrible thing to do, to care about your daughters so much you don't want them running around the world with their mother. Oh, please. People have flipped their lids.
Meanwhile, did you notice NXS has already named a new lead singer?
There you go.
So I guess they're going on.
Going on, they'll probably be better than ever.
The Duchess of York was given a clean bill of health on Thursday after reports in London spread that she had been tested for cancer. She's perfectly healthy and relieved to hear the news, according to her U.S. spokesman. Fergie, of course, is also looking for a television gig here in the States.
Right.
So she's got a clean bill of health. Will be able to work out whatever contract she signs, I guess.
Okay. Anything else going on, Robin?
I'm looking for my notes. Where'd they go? Here they are.
Where do those notes go?
Indonesian officials say it appears that everyone on board may have died when an airliner from Singapore crashed today on an Indonesian island. The Boeing 737 was carrying 104 people when it went down today in Sumatra. The wreckage has been spotted in the coastal area, and an Indonesian official says some of the wreckage may be in the sea.
I see.
So another 104 people who know what it's like to go down in a plane.
That's frightening, isn't it?
Yeah. I was thinking about that socialite who died in the fire the other day, too. That's a pretty horrible way to die.
Yeah, which would you, if you had a choice, if I said to you, you have to die in a plane or you have to die in a fire, which way would you go?
Well, the planes usually catch on fire.
Well, I'm giving you a choice. You can think it through all you want. You want to be burned up to death or you want to at least be in a plane?
I think I'd rather fall out of the sky.
Well, I didn't give you that choice.
That's being in a plane.
So you would rather jump from the plane when it was falling?
The plane is falling, you're falling with it.
Me too. I would rather do that too. They're both horrible.
Yeah, but this is the idea that if somebody is burning up so much they leap from a building and get impaled on a fence.
Oh. Because burning can't be... I burned my finger, it hurts.
Yeah, I mean, that's how bad off that woman was. She'd rather die being impaled on a fence than to face, to hang out with the fire a few more minutes.
Oh, let's get out of here. That's disgusting. You just painted a horrible image.
Well, that's what happened to her.
I know.
Meanwhile, I heard she was just about to come out with a tell-all book about her problems with Donald Trump.
Really? But Trump's the luckiest guy.
No, he didn't have a romantic relationship with her.
Yeah, he's a lucky guy, though.
Why? Because she died before the book could come out?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so horrible.
Of course.
I'm sure he'd much rather hear the stories about their fights over an apartment building. Or some apartment she had that was in one of his buildings.
Well, Trump's an honorable guy. I know he didn't light her on fire.
No, they do think it was faulty Christmas light wiring.
Christmas lights, great. What a way to die. You're trying to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ and you burn up to death. Like, if that isn't a burden, how embarrassing.
Could there be a God?
Yeah, there is no God. Now that's proof.
They had a whole Star Trek this past week about what happens to you when you die.
Yep, you deserve. Yeah, I watched it. You watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Neelix died and came back to life.
And said there was nothing over there.
Yeah, there's nothing. Made him nuts. I was so hoping Neelix would die. I can't stand Neelix.
I know.
The
that
worst
awful
character.
Makeup.
It's the worst character on Star Trek.
But they kept him alive. Yeah, when he was putting himself in that transporter, I was like, do it.
You know what's sad?
What?
You have less of a life than I do. I was watching that all yesterday.
First time I've seen Star Trek this year.
Yeah, well, that never looks good. It's not an attractive thing.
People with weakened immune systems are fearful of a nationwide shortage of life-saving antibody medicine. Medical experts on plasma say immunoglobulin
I'm on that.
has been in short supply and is not available at all now.
Right.
Without the treatment, tens of thousands of patients, many of them children, risk crippling illnesses and death from common ailments. And experts say this comes at the worst time, the peak of the cold and flu season. Just imagine that's happening to you.
I can't imagine. I can imagine burning up and impaling myself on a fence, but I can't imagine that.
A Tennessee grand jury, now you got to be scared of every germ and every cough.
Right.
A Tennessee grand jury panel has decided against opening a new investigation into the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King.
Right.
A former lawyer for James Earl Ray, the confessed killer of King, made the request of the three-member panel in Memphis last week. He contends King wasn't killed by Ray, but by someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know?
Yes.
Masuri Ibuka?
Yes, I did.
Who is he?
He is a guy I went to high school with. His name used to be John Smith, but he took on an African name. And then he kicked my ass for my lunch money. Now, who is Ambuki Sorori?
Masira.
Right.
Or Mashara. Masharu?
Yeah, who is that?
Masharu Ibuka. What? Is the guy who turned a little radio electronics repair shop into the Sony Corporation.
Oh, he's a Japanese guy. I thought it was an African.
Yeah, that's why I can't pronounce his name.
He turned a little radio shop
Yeah, he
into...
was a radio repair guy.
Wow.
And now that's what Sony is. It's the Sony Electronics powerhouse that he created. He's dead now. Died of acute heart failure today at 89 years old.
I knew I should have repaired these things instead of talking on them.
He's survived by a son and 2 daughters. Do they get the mother load or what?
Oh, yeah. Sayonara, baby. Do I make you horny?
Postal officials say they don't know what prompted an employee to kill a coworker and injure 2 others before shooting himself to death in Milwaukee's main post office overnight.
No
Well,
kidding.
Of course you know. He was a postal worker.
Yeah, enough said. You just expect him to kill people and kill himself.
A local union official says the worker was an overnight employee who was upset because he'd been passed over for a day job.
He went down to the post office and killed himself there? Or he killed himself at home?
No, he was, they always kill themselves at the post office.
What is it about being a postal worker? You have to kill yourself at your job. Like, why can't you just go home and kill yourself? I'm always amazed by that. There is something so disturbing about being a postal worker.
And why
Thank
do
God
they
for email.
keep intimidating them and antagonizing them by passing them over for jobs.
Because they're going to go berserk. Well, he didn't kill anybody, just himself,
No,
right?
no, he killed a coworker.
Oh, he did. They always take out somebody, too. It's not bad enough you're a postal worker. You get taken out by one. Either you're going to be the guy who goes crazy, or you're going to be the victim.
Postal workers stare at each other, wondering.
It must be a horrible, horrible job.
Who's the takee?
It must be a horrible job.
I can't imagine.
Either that or just that so many dregs work there.
But just, this guy's his problem was he got passed over for a day job. And he has to go in and shoot several people and then shoot himself because of that.
How would you feel if you can't even land a day job?
In the post office.
Right.
You've already been working there. You're not good enough to get the day job. In the past decade, a series of shootings by postal employees has made the phrase going postal a slang term for mass violence.
Yeah, and it certainly applies.
This past September, a postal clerk in Miami Beach shot his former wife and his friend as they stood in line and then killed himself.
Nice.
Good Lord, stop that screaming.
I say we do away with the post office.
Well, then how will we get our mail?
I don't care.
I guess we are putting a little too much pressure on them. In other countries, the mail doesn't come so well.
Right.
You just never get your letters. Here, we have good mail service, but it puts too much pressure on the people who are doing it.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure around the holidays.
Titanic sails into movie theaters today, and
Big
everybody's wondering how it will do at the box office because the budget was $200 million.
How will it do, Robin? What is your prediction?
I think it will do well. I think people will be excited to see a new film that has this kind of special effects. And
what will be the number one movie?
Critics are loving it.
Will the number one movie be James Bond, or will it be Titanic?
I think Titanic will
You
take
do?
the number one slot this weekend.
Titanic will make $33 million this weekend.
You think?
Yes.
That is your prediction.
I have tracked this, yes. I'm good at it.
All right. Well,
33.
Is that good? I hope you're right if that's good.
But when it costs $200 million, it's nothing.
St. John's University is offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of the person who attacked a female professor off campus. Professor Victoria Schoaf is recovering from the December 10th attack that occurred in a parking lot in Astoria, Queens. The school asks anyone with information on the crime to call the New York City Police at the 114th Precinct. They still don't know who did this.
Right.
Woman was beaten up and left in her car. The bodyguard in the crash that killed Princess Diana met again today with a French judge in charge of the case, but Trevor Rees-Jones reportedly couldn't recall anything significant. Investigators are hoping that Rees-Jones will shed light on events leading up to the August accident, but he's been struggling with memory loss. There's nothing new.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, one of the girls who works for us on our computer shot a couple of drinks. She can't remember anything. I can imagine when you get hit in the head like that.
I don't know.
Nothing new from today's meeting. So I don't know why they keep asking him. He's not going to remember, and he's had so many drugs and anesthetics in his system. I wouldn't trust his memories anyway.
I don't know.
Some guy's trying to remember where his teeth are. What happened to him?
So leave him alone.
Right.
You know, we've been sort of focusing on this drug abuse thing
Right.
today because of the death of Chris Farley. And I see that Dave Navarro.
Soundgarden?
No.
Oh.
He's not from Soundgarden.
Chili Peppers?
Red Hot Chili Peppers and Jane's Addiction.
Yeah.
And I guess he's supposed to have been clean and sober for a 5-year period of time, and somebody's saying he fell off the wagon recently.
Okay.
But, you know, it could have been an experiment just to see, and he's worked on this new video, and they show him in the video shooting up while he's on the phone talking to a rehab center.
Nice.
So here's Dave Navarro talking about the video.
Chad Smith, the drummer of the Chili Peppers, and I have completed the recording and mixing process of a record, and it is tentatively entitled Spread. And as far as the release of said album, I don't know when that'll happen or if it'll happen. It was more one of those things, like a cathartic thing.
All right.
He's the same guy who was writing in his own blood on Fiona's dressing room walls the other week.
He's a passionate man.
I guess so.
Right.
And finally, of course, today we had Quentin Tarantino in the studio. He's got a new film coming out on Christmas Day called Jackie Brown. Bridget Fonda has a role in the film, and here she is sharing with us what it was like to share bong hits with Robert De Niro.
Oh.
I thought about that when I watched it. Watching him do it, he's so funny in it. He's so great in the movie. Somebody actually said to me, "You're passing the bong with De Niro," and I realized, yeah, I was. Wow.
She sounds pretty deep, that Bridget Fonda.
A lot on her mind.
Kind of girl I could really talk to.
I'm sure you'd find something to talk about.
Yeah, baby. Yes, fascinating.
So that's what's happening.
All right, thank you, Robin. Everybody have a good vacation. We have a little bit of a break. We have a big event coming up when we return. Scott the Engineer and his push-ups. Everyone looking forward to that. Want to thank Quentin Tarantino, like you just said, for coming in. Good luck with his movie, Jackie Brown. Max Casella, who is used to be on Doogie Howser, used to play the friend Vinny Del Pino, and now he's in Lion King. Thanks for coming by.
Plays Timon.
And don't miss Stuttering John appearing at Wanda's at the Holiday Inn in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania this Saturday night from 10 to midnight. Don't forget to watch the E! Show tonight. Wild episode. Kendra goes under the console and me. She's a high-looking chick, too. I love when they go under the console. And we'll see you when we get back.